no matter what age or whatever, and they go through the door and they don't say nothing. Like, does that make you feel some type of way?
If I hold the door open for somebody and
Yeah, and they don't say nothing. They just walk through.
um yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna say some shit, you know what I mean? But I would definitely feel the type of way though. Like I'd be like in my head, I'd probably be like, bitch, like you know. Um
See, you ain't gonna hit them with the "you're welcome" or "a thank you" would be nice. You ain't gonna hit them with nothing like that.
it just nah, it just depends. Like, I don't know, like it just depends. Cause it really ain't no biggie for me, like whether you say thank you or not. Like I'm just holding the door open for you. I'm just trying to do a good deed. So good things happen for me. Like, but
Like,
I ain't no
it
damn.
does it depend on who it is though? Like if it was like a like let's say we just got done hooping
Mhm.
and you hold the door for a dude. He's like one of this them big Brock Lesnar swole niggas. He just walk through and don't say nothing to you. Don't even acknowledge it. Is that gonna make you feel any different or like it don't
Well,
matter?
I would be like, gotta be careful, right? Because like uh, you know me, I don't back down from no talents. But
Right.
nah, I just be like, it is what it is. You know.
I mean, okay. I feel that. But I'm thinking of it like the same way the dude was talking. He was like, if a big dude like come through the door, like you holding the door for him, now the people, let's say y'all walking in, a lot of females at the front desk, they see this big swole nigga just walk through the door, the light shining behind him and stuff. You know, he looked like Superman walking through the door. He ain't had to pull the door open. You holding it for him. It's like, nigga, you could have said thank you. You ain't no Superman or no or nothing like that. I would have said something like,
What
yo, like, you welcome.
that that don't bother me more than the person I'm holding the door for, and they taking a little too long to get to the door. You know what I mean?
Like, they don't hit the little light jog.
Yeah. Get like, come on now, you ain't got all day. Like, the door ain't light neither. Like, couldn't get the damn door. You know.
Right.
For women though, for when it comes to women, I don't. It's whatever. Cause like you supposed to hold the door for women, so I don't expect no thank you. Um,
Right.
but if I hold the door open for you, yeah, then I try to like holler at you or something like that.
Yeah.
The least you could do is kindly give me the time of day, you know. Uh, but I ain't no biggie for me, you know. Niggas is rude out here regardless, so I don't know why you 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 be saying stuff, bro. You be
Like, it depend on two things. It depend on my mood and it depend on who it is. Like
you ain't worried.
nine
Like
times out of
what worried me though is the niggas who like got they this that it's one of them days for them. You know what I mean? You just never know. You
I don't
know.
care.
But it's like, damn, I wasn't expecting them to get in a fight today. Damn, like, damn, nigga, this all happened from holding the door open. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
I like my fights to be for something. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. Like, but for me, the two quickest ways I can be that can get me mad 100% is like disrespect and then my family. And I'm like, so if I hold the door, you don't say nothing, right?
Mm.
And like you on one of them times, you like, man, nigga, I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm feel like you disrespecting me now. So now it's like, okay, nigga, you mad at me because you couldn't do nothing, some common courtesy. I didn't have to open the door for you. But 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna just say nothing. I'm gonna just look at you. If you catch me eye to eye, it's whatever you say after that. But I'm gonna look at you like, nigga, you know,
Yeah, I will do that
oh,
though. I will give you a look. You know,
right,
I will stare at you like, come on now, bro. Like you can either two things. You can put your head down, walk in shame, which I suggest
right.
you do, or you know you can say something smart, and then it's up from there. You know.
But normally, me saying you're welcome, that normally align them though. I say you're welcome, they be like, oh my bad, thank you. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
you
good.
better thank you, nigga. You better thank you. That's what I thought.
Get active in here.
Oh man. Well, I mean, yeah, that's just how I look at it. For females though, it ain't no big like whatever. You know, rude ass bitch. You not just
Right.
your mama
Like
ain't teach you
now,
no manners.
what if it's a crowd of them? Like if it's like, let's say if it's like a group of, let's say it's like 5 teenagers. They just walk through the door. They just giggling, kiki, laughing. They ain't paying you no mind. They just walk through the door.
Nah, after the first two go in without saying nothing, I'm letting go the door. You know, that shit your part. I do that with crowds in general. When I'm somewhere and like it's a crowd of people, I hold the door open for a little bit, and then after a couple people, I'm letting that bitch go. Somebody else's turn. You know.
Right.
Yeah, you sit there and you hold the door open for a crowd of people. They hope they paying you, nigga, because you're a doorman at that point.
Right. Nigga butler.
Nah, yeah, I'm good off that. So, but then that's how I look at
Yeah,
it. Yeah, you know.
I was wondering.
Well, we're here. You know, we it's been a long hiatus. Uh, the people probably thought we just was like, fuck it, not doing this shit. I've been asked about this. I've been asked about this podcast numerous of times. Y'all do the podcast no more. What happened? Like, niggas just be wanting controversy, I guess. You know? The first thing they go to is like, oh, y'all don't fuck with each other no more. It's like, nah, nigga, we got it's life. Life is life out here. Like, you know,
Right.
niggas trying to get it out here, man. We back though.
Right.
It's tough though. The fact that we here is a miracle in itself. You know,
Right.
since Super Bowl weekend, bruh. Man,
Right.
a lot has happened. There's a lot of catching up we got to do. There's a lot to talk about. We probably gonna forget some stuff. We probably ain't gonna be able to touch on everything all at once, but we'll try.
And full disclaimer, I'm gonna say for me, I don't remember or how we just like let it go on this long. I really don't know.
I
I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna
I
be honest.
really don't know.
We was just kind of just like, we just enjoying life and just it just was on the back burner for us, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's, especially when you're not like, okay, we ain't gain the traction that we're looking for, so it's tough to motivate yourself to want to do some shit when you're not getting the interaction or the traction you're looking for. Then again, that could be on us too. Maybe we just going about advertising it the wrong way. I don't know.
Yeah. We still working on it. Got a lot to learn.
Right, but with y'all help, that could all change. You know, all you got to do is watch and share.
I'm gonna make. I gotta, man. I gotta figure out how to do like pictures and stuff. I was gonna make a. That's gonna be the first merch. You know that bear. Only you can prevent wildfires. You
Yes,
do that. Only you can prevent us from taking 6, 7, 8 months off.
it's crazy. First things first. Let's see if I can remember this damn intro. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Legit Podcast. We're your hosts. I am Real One,
Okay, Gary.
and our third is on hiatus still. We don't know when that nigga's
Yeah.
coming back. You know,
I don't know where he at.
we're back. We're back. It's been like what 4 or 5 months almost.
Yes, something like that.
Damn, you know.
We pulled a Corey Kenshin.
Right. You know, we just been chilling. As things happen in life, a lot has happened around us, but we are back. Excited to start this up again. We promise to be more consistent. As I say that, I'm like, are we gonna do one next week? I don't know. I don't know. You know, we're gonna try.
We're still working on scheduling, folks.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, so much to catch up on. I guess the elephant in the room would be, since we are like we usually talk about music, would be the whole.
You want to start there?
I mean, it's so much to go through,
Okay. All right.
you know, like Drake and Kendrick. Let's just start there. Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, really. All right, so everybody has their opinions on the matter. People have their sides. I'm neutral. I got a dog in the fight.
Me too.
I'm a fan of everybody. I'm a fan of everybody. I man, what makes it tough for me is the day and age of social media, because people can just throw out an opinion out there, and opinions become truths, and it don't even be the truth sometimes. You know, like we all saw what happened, right? First person shooter,
Yeah.
which nobody knew was a. I don't think it was a slight. I really don't think it was a slight, bro. Like,
Right.
to me, it didn't feel that way. And first person shooter was supposed to be a feature with all three of them. That's the feature
Right.
that Drake said that he sent out to Kendrick. And I saw somebody on TikTok say like, "Oh, Drake did that deliberately to like eventually want to son Kendrick." And Cole fell for the trap. It's like, nah, bro. Do you think like it's just a feature, bro? Like, if your idea is to like every time I do a feature with somebody, another big artist, is to like go in and like outshine them or whatever like that, like you would never have friends in the industry.
I mean, that's low-key what Kendrick do. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, like you would
It might be
never.
competitive. I don't know.
Like, there's a reason why, even though Kendrick and Cole are supposedly cool, like we ain't got no features from them niggas. Like, why is that? You know, like I feel like it's different now than like back then. Like you could have a Wayne and Eminem on a track together. Ain't nobody worried about out rapping the other person because they just cool. They just want to do a track together. Wayne and Jay, you know, Jay
But
and
they wasn't gonna
Kanye.
they wasn't gonna let them just do it though.
Who?
Like Wayne go on a track with anybody. He ain't finna just let them like out rap him. He gonna try to out rap
No,
you for real.
you go in with your best verse, but like,
Yeah.
if you thinking like, all right, nah, M just trying to set me up, man. He telling me to get on the track to just set me up and sun me. I ain't doing no track with M. It's kind of weird. Like if that's the like who y'all to speak for Kendrick on that matter? Like that's not what Kendrick was. Kendrick thought it was a slight that, you know, maybe Kendrick did think that way, but maybe he didn't. I don't know.
What's your opinion?
I think maybe he just looked into it too. I think sometimes Drake do be trying to just. I think sometimes y'all give Drake too much credit. Like he ain't thinking that far ahead, bro. For him, it was like I can get Cole and Kendrick on a song. That's what I
I don't
think.
know, man.
You know, it was like it could be the biggest song of the year if I can get Cole and Kendrick on this song. Like
Damn near probably the decade, being honest.
and the verses would tell you, Cole verse would tell you that Kendrick was supposed to be on the song.
Right.
We the big three, like we started a league, you know, like that would tell you like why would he even bring up K-Dot if he wasn't supposed to be on the song?
Oh shit. I know. Well, we here. Before we continue.
You know, so
we didn't even tell them we went to the concert.
Oh, we did. We did. We went to the what was it called again?
It's all a blur or something.
Yeah,
like
it's all a blur. And there was no slight there. Like we didn't, at least to me, I didn't sense no
right.
like he taking shots at this person or whatever. Like it seemed like everything was cool. At least I thought, you know.
Yeah.
And then like that comes out. And it's like,
wow. Oh man.
It's
I was
like
hyped. I was hyped for the project. We get a Future and Metro album, right? We know they never really miss, right? So I'm hyped. Next thing I know, I'm getting gas. These niggas blowing up the messages like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, what's happening? So I gotta pull over and I gotta see what's going on. just to hear this nigga talking crazy.
I'm talking about a whole Drizzy diss. Like, them niggas was just at him. I didn't understand it, bro. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, bro. And then it's not until you hear details. It's like, okay.
Did you know about the Future and Drake not being cool before that, or was that the first time you knew?
That's the first time I found out. Well, I had heard rumblings though. I had heard rumblings that Future felt a kind of way about her loss because her loss wasn't technically supposed to be a project. It was supposed to be What a Time to Be Alive 2. But you know, Drake ended up doing her loss with 21. And now we ain't gonna get What a Time to Be Alive 2. You know. So I had heard rumblings, and then it went from there because Drake, you know, did something with Metro's, you know.
You know, I still think it's possible.
I don't know, bro. Metro and Future are tight, like, and that's his boy, you know, and he already felt some kind of way. So it was easy. It's easy, and I don't think Future necessarily hate Drake.
Right. They're just not cool.
Right. Is it one of them things?
Out of respect. Yeah.
Like, it's fucked up. You did that with 21. Like, that's supposed to be our thing. Like, you know, and then you do this to my homeboy. Like, I'm cool off that nigga for a while, you know. One of those situations. Metro, like, from how Drake explained it, like, Metro was like, I ain't even sleep with his girl. We just made out. That's how Drake put it, you know.
You know, it's one superhero nigga that can get this all shit wiped away.
Who?
Jeffrey. We need Jeffrey to come home and mend these broken bridges. He cool with both parties.
I don't think Thug got the power to do so.
What?
I don't think Thug got the power to do so because I think if anything, Thug just gonna stay out of it. Like, kind of like how 2 Chainz and all these guys have been staying out of it. Like, you know, they ain't really said nothing. They ain't pick a side.
Yeah. I mean,
and they, you know, we get the Kendrick verse on like that, and it was just like,
Okay. So all right. So we go through the timeline. Now, like that. What was your initial reaction?
Like that?
Yeah.
I was confused, bro. I was like, did I miss something on First Person Shooter? I went back to listen to First Person Shooter. There was a line in there. There was a line in there that Cole said and that Drake said. Like, I get it, but to me, it felt like it didn't feel that big of a deal. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, bro. You know? Cole has always been competitive, so you would want a competitive rapper to say some shit like that, right? Like,
right.
If he said something about I'm cleaning, if something, then I'm cleaning my plate. And he said,
if everybody big steppers, I'm about to clean something like that.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm Muhammad Ali or whatever. But it's like, that's what a competitive rapper is supposed to say. Like, we all compete and we can't just give you the crown. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, and then, yeah, he was dissing Drake on like that. It's just like, damn, bro.
Some clear disses too.
Right. I mean, he said it in the track that he wasn't going to be no subliminals in them, right? So,
no.
And that blew up. And of course, you know,
right. It did.
The internet eats it up. My thing with the internet is like my problem with the internet is like when these beefs happen, it don't become about music no more. It become popularity contests. And when one artist already has a group of people who hate him so much, then that automatically puts the other artists at the advantage. Like, you know.
That's true.
There's already a certain demographic and group of people who hate Drake. Megan fans hate Drake. Like, certain other fans hate Drake. Like, he was already at a disadvantage anyway coming into it. So there's no group of people or group of fans who hate Kendrick. There's no reason to hate Kendrick or whatever. So yeah, they all gonna gravitate towards being on Kendrick's side. Like shit. Like, You know,
I mean, I was gonna say yeah, I agree, but I think it also picked up steam because yet again, just like everybody else knows, this nigga don't drop like, but every 3 years. So like, you finally get a verse from him out the blue. By the way, of course you're gonna eat it up.
yeah. And that's the thing. This is like, and I guarantee you, had Drake not responded or said anything, like we wouldn't have heard from Kendrick again.
Probably.
And
Probably.
I got my theory on all this. I'm gonna wait till after we get done with the timeline shit.
Okay.
But there was something that Drake said which is true, and it's starting to look that way. You know, so.
Okay, all right. Don't don't get into it yet.
So after that, what we got? We got
I think we got push-ups, right?
Push-ups. Push-ups was a tough ass track. And people is not gonna give push-ups the credit that it deserves, bro. You know, but push-ups is tough. You know?
All right. Hunter, before you say that, my question to you is like, why you think he let it come out as a leak first? Why you think he just didn't put it out from the start?
Push-ups?
Yeah, because remember it was a leak. They weren't sure if it was AI or not, and then he finally said, "Yeah, it is. It's me."
Yeah, it was one of those things where like I think he wanted to roll it out in a certain way, and somebody leaked it, of course. I mean, I think there's something that Kendrick said was probably true too. There probably was a mole in there, you know,
Okay.
in the OVO camp. Somebody leaked it, and then once it got leaked, it's like, damn. Now it's like you ain't making money off the leak,
Right.
So now it's like, okay, well now I gotta get all this stuff cleared, because when you do tracks and stuff, there's samples and stuff you got to get cleared and got to go through all these hoops, and then you can put it out there without it getting copyright strike, and then you taking to court over some shit. And
if I'm not mistaken, didn't it have a new verse on there too?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I agree with you. I agree with you. Push-ups was nice. It wasn't a hard hitter.
No.
To me.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a hard. It wasn't a hard trick. But it was nice. It's one of them ones that it don't get credit for.
Right.
Now, Euphoria.
Wait. Before Euphoria, people overlook the tailor-made freestyle. What you think about that?
I didn't like tailor-made.
You didn't fuck with it?
I didn't like tailor-made. No, I just thought tailor-made would have been so much better if Drake. Well, first of all, Drake tried to do the same strategy he did with Meek. Right? He tried to go back to back.
Oh, back to back. Okay.
And it would have worked. It would have worked had he not used AI.
I don't know if it would have worked.
It would if all three was Drake addressing Kendrick from some like third person shit, just like how Kendrick did to him on Meet the Grams. It would have worked that way. If he was like, "Yo, listen, Kendrick, I know you such and such, this, that, each verse, like, listen, okay, I know," it would have worked that way. The only reason Drake did the whole AI shit was because y'all niggas was saying that Push-Ups was AI. So he's like, all right, y'all talking about AI, I got some AI shit for y'all. You
don't think that was a good look, a little nice chess move?
Horrible. He kind of shot himself in the foot. Nigga shot himself in the foot. Number one, Pac is delicate. So like, Pac is delicate. Like you do some Pac shit. Like that's delicate, right? Snoop is whatever. Snoop didn't care for it. Like, yeah. Snoop's still here with us, but Pac is delicate, right? Like you should have just been like, I'm just gonna address you from this vantage point, in just like how Kendrick did. Kendrick pretty much took that shit and flipped it on him and meet the Grams, bro.
So you weren't messing with it at all.
Tailor-Made was good when Drake's first verse on there, and then when I heard the AI, I was like, I don't know about this.
I don't know. I messed with it, and then even the thing I like about it even more is one, he knew that would get under his skin. And then two, he kind of low key nipped it in the bud. He was like, talk about him liking little girls from me. He kind of nipped that in the bud. He knew he was gonna
Yeah,
say
but
that.
just do it from your perspective. That's why people was like, bro, why you just won't come out and say you don't do these things, even though y'all was not gonna let him just say that
Right.
and get him get away with it. That's
Right.
another thing that bothered me in this whole thing was like, no matter what he did, it was he can come out and be like, I don't fuck with little girls, like y'all stop saying that shit, and the niggas would have been like, that nigga lying, like, you
Right.
know. Like
Right.
it wouldn't have mattered, bro. It definitely would not have mattered. The hate for Drake was at such an all-time high that no matter what he did, he was gonna lose this battle anyway. Like the thing with him and Meek was like it was neutral. Like there was no hate on either side, so we went into a neutral.
Right.
Pusha T got the jump on him with the whole kid thing. We all know that. That's where his downfall was.
Yeah.
This right here is just the most popularity at its finest. It's like who is the most popular right now. It not even popularity. It's who's more hated between the two. And Kendrick don't have people who hate him, so it's like
At all. Yeah. People glad this nigga popped out, you know. But if I'm not mistaken, the Drake and Meek thing, Drake dropped 2, Meek dropped 1.
yeah, it was
Pusha dropped 1, Drake dropped 1.
well no Drake and Pusha kind of have been going a little back and forth, and it was Drake dropped 2. Drake dropped
Oh, the Duppy freestyle.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The other one was what was the other one? I can't remember. Definitely freestyle wasn't bad though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's just that story of what's called it was just like shocking, revealing. It was just
Yeah,
shock value. Like this nigga got kid for real.
which is crazy because it's well, I mean, he got that one. He got that one. Ain't really much Drake
And
could have
that's
done.
people don't
with
realize
that,
it's all because of Kanye. That was,
Right.
this all happened because of Kanye. Drake and Kanye had their problems, and then Kanye went and told Pusha like, "You don't go tell other people's business, bro."
Right. Yeah, that's whack. That's crazy.
So that's how that went down.
Okay. So then we get to Euphoria. Now, hold on, where you go? So for me, I didn't go back and listen to Euphoria at all. I listened to it one time when it came out, and I didn't listen no more. The past 2 days, I listened to the thing over and over. He did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. He did his thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was nice.
What got me was like you said, I listened to it once and I was like, I don't know. And then I kept listening to it a few times. I was like, yeah, hey, the beat switch, the beat switch, the flow. Yeah, man. That's if we talking about like they both have their like nail in the coffin songs.
Yeah.
Euphoria for Kendrick. I know people talking about like that and shit. Like Euphoria, that's the diss track. That is a diss track. They said, "Is it the braids?" I said, "Whoa!" I said, "Whoa, whoa!" I'm rocking braids right now. What is he talking about?
Right.
What are we talking about right now?
That's crazy. Shit went straight to the braids as well.
I was like, whoa, I started to take my braids out. I said, I can't be associated with. I'm just gonna get twists from now on. Just gonna get my hair twisted from now on.
My question was like, I'm gonna ask you. So like, I don't know if you remember part of the song. He was like, "I see 2 goats, but they kissing and hugging on stage." That was like, yo, I know we beefing, but it's still like I respect you as a goat. Am I like? Do you see it as that way or no?
Yeah, Kendrick said a lot throughout this whole beef. He also said I don't like Drake who's tough. I like the Drake with melodies. Like he's telling you like
Right.
I don't fuck with your rap shit, but that when you on your R&B tip and stuff like that, I fucks with it. I mean, makes sense they on a song together where it's an R&B type song. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just Euphoria was the beat switches, the flow, the wordplay.
Well, do you want to do it as an overall escape at the end, or you want to go like stage by stage? Because right now that would be round one.
That we'll keep it going timeline wise.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
at this point, Kendrick's up. You know,
Yeah.
he's
fair.
up. He's up big at this point. And
Right.
what was it was Euphoria? Did he go
And he
back to
dropped.
back? He went back to back, right?
I think he dropped the 616.
616. 616. A lot of people don't know. No, was it 616?
Yeah, because it was 616. Then the Family Matters, and then it was Meet the Grams.
Yeah, yeah. 616 was because my problem with
Right.
616 was it was all lies. Like it's just there was no proof of nothing you said in there, and people let him get away with that, and I felt some type of way about it because they people just let him say it and not show
It
proof.
it really wasn't nothing in there for real.
I mean, accusing him of like having a daughter and the Open Zemeck thing.
That was Meet the Grams.
No, 616 was the one with the picture with the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Opal
yeah,
Zemeck
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the gloves. Yeah.
Then he suggested that he had a daughter in that song too. He was like,
I gotta go back to it.
and then in Meet the Grams is when he talked about the
Okay.
you know.
Yes. 616 was, in my opinion, the weakest out of everything.
Out of everything, it was the worst out of everything. Niggas will hype it up because like Kendrick, but
Right.
nothing was true, bro. Like you got to give me some receipts. Like you telling him he got a mole in his camp, which he probably already knew, and
Right.
you know. So yeah, that's how I feel about 616. Ain't much to talk about on 616. Like it's not one that you can go back and listen to.
Right.
So.
And I'm tired of this. And I'm saying now, I'm tired of this nigga using these 1980, 90s, 70, 80s R&B samples and thinking niggas is just finna fucks with it just because you put this sample in the background, nigga. No.
Now I would say, before Drake dropped Family Matters, he dropped that little teaser thing on Instagram. That shit was hilarious. When he was imitating Kendrick.
Right. The buried life thing, yeah.
That shit was hilarious. That niggas gotta give him more credit for that too. You know,
a small little pebble, man. And people just overlook it. It's crazy. It was decent.
Nobody respected the power blows that Drake threw back. And that was the thing. Like it was just like, man, he's getting washed. It's like eventually he did, but like he did throw some jabs back, bro. And it's just that we didn't have no proof. We don't have no proof or nothing. That's my only issue. Like
that's my thing. So all right. So before I even get to that, he threw that little pebble. I liked it. You liked it. The world overlooked it. Then he dropped Family Matters, along with the video. What's your thoughts?
See, that's what I can respect about Drake. It's not only did he be like, I got one for you. He was like, I got a visual for your ass too. You know?
Right.
I got time. You talking about going to this place in Canada with this Chinese restaurant? Oh yeah, I'm gonna add that into the video too. That's where I'd be dining at, nigga.
Right.
Like,
right.
You know. And there's some
along with the Good Kid, Mad City van.
Good touch, because the line in that song, as this dog over here doing whatever he's doing. The line in that song is, Good Kid, Mad City van, pop the latch and let the door slide. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. The line overlooked. Family Matters. Niggas do not give Family Matters the credit it deserves. Beginning of the song.
Stop.
I'm talking about because Kendrick in the end of Euphoria is we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. And then Drake come on there. Nigga, I said I know you mad. The beat
with the braids.
The beat crazy. Drop. And that's a continuation of push-ups. Like, that's the crazy thing. Niggas didn't give that man credit enough, bro, for that. You know,
I think
and
that first part, well, he already had that made. That second and third part, he had to he had to make that up after.
it wasn't even fair neither, because while I gotta address you, I gotta address these other niggas. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I gotta talk about you, Kendrick, but I gotta talk about Abel. I gotta talk about Rick. I gotta talk about ASAP. I gotta talk about all these other guys.
Were you cool with that? Because a lot of people I keep hearing saying, "Oh, he should have just left them alone."
I gotta
They
address
focus on
it.
Kendrick.
I gotta address it. I gotta dead you niggas before you guys think you got some kind of like power in this shit. You know?
Yes, sir.
And you see how all them niggas shut the hell up right after he addressed them. Like, you know,
Right.
Rick Ross the only nigga get on Instagram and talk, but he's just talking. You know?
Right. They get publicity. That's it.
Right.
I wouldn't even mention that nigga. He dropped this.
Oh, white boy thing.
Nothing much to talk about.
Right. And then the game dropped the diss to that nigga, and that was an ether. You know? And that was an ether. Like, shit. I ain't know the game had animosity for that nigga like that, you know?
Right.
Like, damn.
Rick didn't even respond.
Why? What he gonna say, bruh? What he gonna say, bruh? You know?
Right.
And, you know, Family Matters, like, video, the visual, like, there's a lot of shit people miss. The Tupac ring, like, the you know, handwritten note from the estate and stuff like that. Like, the G Unit chain. Like, a lot of people don't know, but
Very
Drake was backed by 50 in his beef. Like, for some reason 50 don't fuck with Kendrick. You know, that which is something. There's something there we gotta explore sooner or later.
Right. That's gonna, yeah. You would think.
You know, because that's weird to me that 50 don't fuck with Kendrick. Everybody fuck with Kendrick, but 50 don't fuck with Kendrick. So,
out of all three beat switches, what was your favorite part?
the first one.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that drill beat is tough though. That's out of all drill beats I heard, standard, but it's like one of the tougher drill beats I've heard. You know,
A lot of people like the third part.
I do like the third one too. That third one is classic 40.
Right. And kids, people say they want to say about my nigga Drake lyricism, dog. That Michael and Prince back and forth, top tier. Top tier.
It was so, and that's something that they cannot refute, bruh. Listen, I tell you, like, it's true. Top had this nigga doing features for white people so he can appeal to the white crowd, right? Yeah, he was doing them. Like, he was doing that. You can't refute that, bruh. Like, but he was like, damn, maybe you are Mike. You was doing features for the whites, you know, to blend in and stuff like that. You know, how many white artists has Drake done a feature with?
It's not that many. It's a handful.
Not Spanish.
Bad Bunny, that's about it.
So how many white artists has he done? I don't remember a lot of white features with Drake.
Off my top of my head, I know Jack Harlow, I know Justin Timberlake, and I know Justin Bieber.
Those are the ones you would think, you know?
Right.
He ain't
but
doing
like no name.
He ain't doing Imagine Dragons and Taylor Swift. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
even though if Taylor dropped an album right now and had a Drake feature, we wouldn't be mad.
No, but Drake's a huge fan and he'll tell you that. Like,
right.
But it's just like Drake's label ain't telling him, hey, you gotta go do a feature with Taylor. You know,
because you know what's crazy? Disney fans can be mad at all they want. Drake catalog as it is right now appeals to so many different crowds. Yeah. Kendrick's doesn't appeal to a lot of different crowds.
So we'll get on that a little later on because
But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. My nigga, that Michael and Prince, the back and forth, that was nice. And the whole bar, I think, or two bars, I think went over people's head was the one, where's your uncle at? I want to talk to the man in the house.
That was scathing. I said that's a little fuck. When I put two and two together, I said that's a little fucked up. That's just a little
Right.
crazy, bro. You know,
And
the short jokes was getting a little
yeah,
redundant. You know, it was
it
getting a little
was. It
redundant.
was. I'm glad he stopped. I'm glad he stopped that.
Like, bro,
And
you know,
the the uh, you say your brother's Jermaine, but you wanted him to stay out of the light.
yeah. Oh,
A lot of people.
before we move forward, at this point in time, Cole had rescinded his
Oh yeah,
diss.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cole had rescinded
I
his
forgot all
diss.
about it.
Cole's
I
diss.
forgot all about it.
Cole's diss was, now that you look back on it, you like that. You wish he didn't apologize, but his diss was good. It was a good diss. Like, you won't. It's hard to find it on the internet now, but
Yeah, you gotta find it on YouTube or something. But yeah, he took it down because this nigga is so kind hearted. But to even hold on to widen the scope, the nigga's album as a whole was great.
yeah,
In my opinion. I said a hot take. These niggas didn't fuck with it, but it's cool.
yeah.
I
No,
fuck
no.
with it. It was
Where
like
you put it was the issue with me. It was a great album, but where you put it, I was like, I can't put it there. You know,
three.
I got it 4. You know,
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. I mean, okay, so it was called what's it called 7 minute drill, something like that.
yeah. And it was a warning. It
It
wasn't
was
even a diss. It was a warning.
yeah. It wasn't no hard hitter or night, you know what I'm saying? But it was like nigga, I'm here.
Yeah, he was like,
But
if we got to do this, we could do it. But like, you know, you the one who lacks continuity. Like, you the one who pop out every 5 years. I'm just letting you know, I keep writing. Hey, you know.
okay. Now that we here, I got a question for you. So let's say Cole never backed out. My 2 questions is one, what things have really changed? Because people would have drawn the narrative, it would take 2 legends to take down Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what it would have. That's what it would have been.
And then 2, if Cole and Drake would have had the same type of dirt on Kendrick, how can they both drop disses when they're gonna be both reiterating the same thing?
That's another issue too. I think with Cole, for Cole, it's just gonna be about lyricism. Like, can you really go bar to bar with me? You know, you really want to go bar to bar with me.
That would have been nice.
But I think with Kendrick, it goes personal. Like, Kendrick will say dirt about you. Like, Kendrick can't keep it at bars. You know, as much as y'all want to say, oh, this and that, like Kendrick tried to warn Drake not to make it personal, but it was like he did anyway. Kendrick made it personal in Euphoria. Like, you know.
Do you think it got personal in Euphoria or after Euphoria?
Euphoria is where it kind of got a little personal. It became this ain't rap no more. I hate you, nigga. I hate you. That's what he said on the song. I hate you. You know, it's like, damn, right? Well, you hate me. That's personal, nigga. You hate leads to something that go down. You hate me.
Yeah, and I'm like, he don't get no red flag for that. Like, I'm openly saying, oh, I hate this nigga. You're a hater.
Yeah.
You're openly coming out saying you're a hater.
Well,
How's you not getting no red flag for that?
Well, it's just one of those, it's how he feels, you know? I guess he felt that way for a long time because, like I said, Like That came out of nowhere for me. I didn't think there was an issue like that. Like, I thought there was a possibility we got a Drake and Kendrick collab at some point.
Okay.
I thought there was, okay. And then we should have. Now that we know that we should have, we were supposed to. But obviously, Kendrick hated this nigga, bro. He hated him,
which
bro.
is crazy because, like, yet again, like, if my thing is, well, you've been hating for a long time, 1, and then 2, what's your reason? He never really gave a reason for hating him.
Something. I mean, them two have already had their issues, right? They already had it back and forth. You know,
all because of the Control verse.
Control, Kendrick's BT cipher.
Yeah,
there was a track on Nothing Was the Same, which is a tough bar about Kendrick from Drake.
The monomouth thing.
He was like, "Hey B, I got your CD. You get an E for effort." Like, that's a tough, that's a tough bar. Hey, the tough bar. You know, and they've been
Yeah.
having a little back and forth in between too, like considering who's the best at in the rap game and this and that. Like, I don't know, you know, like it's
No, no.
crazy. It's crazy.
Okay.
So cool.
Okay. So
7 minute drill.
right.
Dreamville, which I'm so glad we didn't go to Dreamville Fest, you know, because that shit would have killed me on the inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, full disclosure, people. He's the J. Cole activist.
That's my guy. Like that's my guy. And I will admit, like, I wish he wouldn't have done that, because that's not, you know, you claim to be the best, and you got to stay in it 10 toes. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a J. Cole fan too, but like for you as being more the J. Cole fan, were you upset that he apologized, or were you more upset that he like removed the song?
I'm more upset that apology upset me. It was just like, don't get involved in. Like, you shouldn't even had, you know, I don't know, somebody pushed you to do it, or like the fans peer pressure you, like, which the fans y'all did have much to do, because y'all was like, oh, Cole and Drake are both quiet, they ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and then when he said something, it was just like, and then he was like, nah, this ain't me. Like, he was like, this ain't me, bro. I don't do this back and forth shit. And he was like, it's gonna get personal. I don't want it to get personal. You know, he's like, he got nothing but love for Kendrick, you know, even after all these years of Kendrick just not really giving that nigga
right.
You know, he still got love for him. So I'm just more
Okay.
upset about that.
Man. I'm so disappointed, man.
And it
just wanna be
interrupted the
competitive,
drop of
man.
the fall off, man. We ain't got the fall off yet because of this. You know,
That's ain't no telling when that. But this nigga was. Hold on. We went to the concert. Them niggas kept talking about how great the album is and it's coming out soon.
he told us it was done. He told us it was done at the concert. Remember, he was like, the album's done, putting the final touches on it. Fall off coming soon. Yeah. You know,
I don't know what soon is. Then apparently,
this whole beef thing derailed the hell out of him. You know,
which is fair. You don't want to drop no album in the midst of beef like that, right? So that makes sense.
It's tough. It's tough. So
But
okay.
I do appreciate the might delete later that I talk about straight bars.
That's the project. Like, if y'all ain't heard that project yet, that's one you just gotta listen to. Like, some J. Cole's best work. I don't think it's as good as you might say.
That's for strict rap fans. It's not for like the average. Oh, I want to hear a bop. I can.
I know Crocodile Tears by far. That's
by far
the best on the album.
Oh no, man! I can't.
The beat, the wordplay, the rap. Crocodile Tears could have been like not a club or like pop, like it, but Crocodile Tears is one of those jams you can jam to in the car, like all the time.
I don't know, man. He got a few on there. It's all preference,
Cold world, man. It's a cold world. Niggas just don't know it yet. Niggas just don't know it yet. It's a cold world though. Okay, so Cole does that. Okay, fast forward back to Family Matters. After Family Matters,
same night, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. And that's this is the thing where, like, this is also not fair, because the reason why it was so quick, because the song was already made. A lot of people don't know Meet the Grams was already a track. It was already made. Kendrick was just waiting on Drake to respond. So strategically, he can be like, here's something for you. 30 minutes later. Yep, gotcha.
Which is crazy. Like, clearly his plan was, I'm going to drop the same one to overshadow your drop.
Yeah.
It kind of worked.
It did.
Which is whack.
Strategically, Kendrick had him in hell, bruh. Like, it wouldn't have mattered what Drake dropped, when he dropped, how he dropped. Kendrick was just waiting on it drop so he could drop Meet the Grams.
And I'm going to say this now. Kendrick fans can hate me all they want. In this whole beef, Kendrick had the worst 2 drops. He might have had the best drop, 2, but he had the 2 worst. Not you for it. 616 and Meet the Grams are 2 of the worst diss tracks in this whole thing. Because his whole main thing he was holding on to wasn't even true.
Yeah, no,
So
Meet the Grams.
that alone sinks it.
Meet the Grams is funny because like, yeah, he did that. But like, if you go back and listen to Meet the Grams, it doesn't even address Family Matters. It doesn't even, because both songs, one song was made before Family Matters was even known about. You know. So when Drake was like, "Oh, you beat on your girl," Kendrick didn't address that in Meet the Grams because Meet the Grams was pre-made before Family Matters. You know. So he dropped Meet the Grams, and that was it for everybody. That was like, oh, you know, nigga, you like little girls and you got a kid we don't know about, you know. And we was like, where's this kid, bro? Drake was like, I give $100,000 to whoever can find this child.
Right.
You know, it's just like, I don't know, bro. But niggas ate it up, took it, ran with it, you know. And he did back to back him again, though. He did back to back him again.
Okay.
Because
So
this one was the vibe.
Okay. Before we get to that. Okay. He dropped Meet the Grams. His biggest ace in the hole was you have a daughter.
Yeah.
He finds out that shit wasn't true. So he strategically drops the Not Like Us to overshadow the fact he
Blocks.
right.
But
So
it was like
people overlooked that.
he was, and when we said like, hey, what if Drake like fed this nigga false information, like sent somebody to feed this nigga false information?
Yeah.
And that was the case the whole time. Like, yeah, if I knew somebody was going to drop this on me, I'd go feed him false information too. You know?
Right.
And he fell for it. Kendrick fell for it. But it's that nobody was like was willing to say that online. They were just like, oh, you know, this must be true. Drake must be doing it because it's Drake. And then he drops Not Like Us and just double down on the pedo stuff, you know?
Yeah. So okay. Do you have any comment on it? Cause like, okay, for me, great song. I'm not gonna take away from it. Is it one of the best discs? I don't know, but it's a great song. I can tell you that.
If we being honest, Euphoria is by far way better diss track. Euphoria is up there with Ether right now and stuff like that. Like that. Not like that. Huh? Is it the braids?
Crazy. That's wild.
Not like us. It's like Hit 'em Up. It's just like it's a West Coast bop where like it's a diss track, but it's just a bop. When you listen to Hit 'em Up, you're not really thinking about a diss like that. You saying to yourself, it's crazy that he dissing Biggie and them like this. But that's just a bop, really. You know.
To go back further in the story, back to Meet the Grams. When this nigga said, I think niggas like him should die, that took it to another level in my mind. Because I'm like, for you to say, I wish this nigga would die, that's kind of like, yo, like, this ain't never, like, this ain't never been. So, yeah, that to go back in that. But not like us, yeah, I agree.
In my opinion, though, if you say some shit like that, if you say niggas should die, you better do something when you see that nigga.
Right.
Like, don't just cross paths just to cross paths, bro. Like, I'm being honest. You can say some shit like that. A nigga say that about me. When I see you, better stand on it. You know?
Right.
Like,
both chances though. Cause like they ain't really seen each other in time.
Well, everywhere the one is, the other one isn't. So like, you know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, unless Drake do a show in Cali and he come there.
Like Drake always been in Cali though. Like
Right.
So it's just like, why didn't you do anything, bro? You can't just say stuff and just he ain't do nothing.
Why Kendrick don't go to Toronto?
I mean, I seen a nigga online say if he did go to Toronto, it's up. Like, but I don't know how true that is. You know, I like that. Not Like Us was a top song in Toronto too. So I don't know what's, you know.
I don't know, man. Okay. So, okay. At this point, is Kendrick still up?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, yeah. Once Not Like Us came out, nail in the coffin type shit. Like,
Well, look. So we got one more installment, The Heart Part 6.
the Hard Part 6 I thought was pretty decent. I thought
Okay.
it was strategically made because now what it does is like Kendrick can't make a Heart Part 6. Like his Heart series is fucked up now because Drake fucked up the Heart series. Unless he skip it and go straight to 7, I guess. But it
I mean,
also
that's
he addressed what needed to be addressed. But I
right.
already knew people was just gonna be like, nah, we don't believe you. Like it didn't matter what he said, bruh. This is what I'm saying. Like this no longer became about truth or lies. Like this became about we hate you, so we don't like you. So like whatever you say is like we don't like you, bruh.
Yeah.
In life, OJ Simpson, in our eyes, is a murderer, bruh. We don't know if this nigga actually did this shit or not, bruh. But we
He's
just
going now too.
right. Nobody knows the truth. But in our eyes, this nigga's a murderer. But he was innocent in a court of law, bruh.
Right.
And there's been people who've come out and been like, "Oh, OJ didn't do it. Like we know who did it." Like, but we look at those people and be like, "Ah, shut up. OJ did that." You know. You know.
That's
So,
fair.
with this whole Drake thing, the underage girl thing, we get it. The one video they always pull out is that video on stage with a 17-year-old. And then
Yeah.
the whole Millie Bobby Brown thing where like she was just a fan of his, he's a fan of her character in the show. You know, so they hung out like not on some like only us two hanging out type shit, but like us two in the media. There's cameras everywhere. You
Right.
know? Like I don't get what people was like thinking or whatever. Like and when Drake said like I'm too famous to be, he's right. Like he ain't telling no lie, but people was like, oh, that's suspect. Why would you say that? What else am I supposed to say, bruh?
I mean, okay. Yeah, that's true. What was your thoughts on the whole the mother eye bar?
I wish he would have did his research. I wish he would have did more research before being like, this is what happened to you, so I get it. Like, you know. I don't know Kendrick, what happened to Kendrick in that. It was, if it was like true and it's clever, if it's true, you know.
It's this beef is like so legendary but so weird at the same time because it's like all accusations, no facts. Like we don't know anything
Yeah, like
from neither side.
and then the niggas was talking about BBL, you know, and then the whole
Oh,
BBL Drizzy thing with Metro. It's just like, did he
that nigga
not?
had to throw his 2 cents in. Like,
Did he not just tell y'all the Opazemic thing was a setup? Like he set y'all up so y'all can run with it. Number two, BBL, like who, like you have to have proof of this stuff, bro. I don't get it, bro. But niggas took that and ran with it. They still call him that to this day. You know, even though
right.
there's a stark difference in like body type for a person who has like it's not a BBL, but it's like the ab thing. What's old boy name? Rap. But he had the ab surgery. You could look at his body and tell like the nigga had the ab surgery thing. Damn, what's his name? He dated Meg too.
I don't remember. You said what? All right. Okay. All right.
Nigga got dread. I thought
Anyway,
I thought a Nick I thought a
anyway,
broke nigga said something. I forgot his name. But yeah, you can tell like Drake body doesn't look like it had work done to it. You know. But I'm just saying you gotta have receipts when you come say stuff like this, bro. You know?
yeah, and okay, all right, so we fast forward to this bombshell that apparently dropped. What was this? 3 days ago now? 4 days ago. And this nigga had done every West Coast artist that you can think of perform. Great show. Had some niggas I didn't know. Some niggas I did know. Great show though. A few people that were missing, but still good show.
Um
And this nigga popped out. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. If we was in Cali, would we have gone to that show?
I would have went. I would have went.
Showing your side, man.
Huh?
Showing your allegiance to.
I would have went because it's just it's a concert to me. It's just a concert. Here's my problem with it, and this is where my logic, my theory comes in at. It's supposed to be a celebration of Kendrick and his friends. Juneteenth, so a celebration of Black people.
Right.
Yeah, it just seemed like one big fuck you to Drake to me.
Right.
You know. So.
That's your conspiracy?
No, my conspiracy is that like Drake said, this is all being done because you do plan on dropping an album. You know. And the reason I say that is because as of right now, Kendrick is filming a video, but not like us. Why are you filming a video for a song you dropped how long ago?
We was in the Western Conference Finals, Game 1, when that dropped.
That was in May, something like that.
Probably, yeah. Oh, we just came from the. Oh yeah. Sorry, people. We did a lot of stuff in this hiatus. We went to the beach. We had a good time. You know, that's the same day.
Yeah, we popped out and showed niggas a few times. You know.
You know.
But yeah, like that was Why you just not dropping a video for it? Like this shit. How much more do we have to hear this song? It's starting to get to that point. To be honest with you.
That's kind of quick though. Not gonna lie. Because I'm yet again, I'm unbiased. As much as y'all don't want to admit it, I'm unbiased. When we listen to Sicko Mode and God's Plan, it took some months, but we got over it. They was playing that thing every day.
Yeah, but those are just regular like bops hits, you know.
That's fair.
This is a part of a beef, a diss track, and those videos came out not too long after those songs.
That's fair. My question to you is: so, what was your whole thoughts on the academics talking to the guy saying there was bots involved?
No, I don't think none of the bot viewing, none of that is part of it. Academics needs to shut up. Academics actually hurts Drake more than anything. Drake needs to find a way to separate himself from that nigga in general.
Kind of hard.
Nobody likes academics, and therefore he's associating himself with Drake. Like niggas is not gonna fuck with Drake. Like I would not associate myself with Drake. And then Drake academics telling people like Drake be talking to him and stuff like. If I'm Drake, why are you doing that, bro? You know? And then you talking to people like Kai Cenat too, like, why are you telling Kai Cenat to stay tuned and stuff like that? Like, don't drag no internet personalities into this. Go at him. Same way he going at you. You know?
So, so we're here now. Is it over?
Yeah, from Drake pretty much said he's done with this. Like,
but that was before the Ken and Friends. This nigga did that whole show yet again. I called it a bombshell because this nigga This nigga replayed the song 5 times. 5 times, people. He replayed the same song 5 times. There's no way Drake is just gonna just let that slide. There's no way.
I have a lot of problem with the Ken and Friends thing. Like I said, that like if it's supposed to be a Juneteenth thing, like let's celebrate Black people. It was technically just a West Coast thing. Like,
yeah,
we get it. Like, and if the West Coast think y'all up, like that's another topic for another day. But y'all are severely not. Like, that's the only nigga y'all got to hold on to be honest with you.
They got some small, you know, some other. Like
they not
Tyler.
They not fucking with the South. They not fucking with the South. It's not. It's not even relatively close. You know.
Okay, yeah.
It's not even close. The South has had
the East as a whole. The East as a whole. You know, watch. That's for another day. Yeah.
You know, so I get it. Y'all putting on for y'all part of the country. Like, it is what it is. I thought Ken and Friends meant like everybody everywhere. That's why I was like, what's the chances we see this art? I didn't know it was just a West Coast thing, you know. But it is, and I don't know. I just felt like, and then when you look at the crowd was
Caucasian. Mayonnaise. They were out there. Yeah, go act like you were true.
Quite a few whites out there. Quite a few of them.
Right.
You know, I looked at the crowd. I said, this is not what I pictured. And I was like, in my head, I was just like, would he have been wrong if he would have just been like, oh, nah, only melanin people allowed?
Yeah. Now he would have came off racist.
Right. At least that's what they would have said about him. But you can't have that now, can we? Can't have that for the image.
Top dog don't like it.
Can't have that for the image. You know, because I was looking, the camera would purposely like show like Black celebrities and athletes. But when you go back and look at that damn crowd, you're gonna be like, there was a lot of, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
They should have played it.
And I was right. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, you know.
But they can say it.
Right. He should have said something at the concert just then. He should have been like, I don't want to hear none of y'all Caucasians say this.
Right.
Y'all just like the colonizer.
All right, I got 3 questions about it real quick. First, why do you think he didn't perform Meet the Grams?
No truth to it.
Okay. Why did he just now do this? Kendrick has enough pop. He could have done this 10 years ago. Could have done it 5 years ago. So why now?
It was one of those things where, like, I'm sure it wasn't all him. It wasn't all him. I can tell you that much.
You don't think so?
This ain't something that he just was like, I'm gonna do a concert at. You know, this was someone came to him with an idea. I guarantee you, and he was like, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, we can do that." To have Amazon back you for pretty much a diss concert, it says a lot. Like, and the only reason Amazon did that is because he's the hottest thing right now. You know,
right?
If Drake goes to Amazon, walk in their doors tomorrow, and be like, "I want to do a concert too," guess what? We're gonna have a Drake concert on Amazon.
Right.
You know,
right?
But they you know, it's about who sponsors you and stuff like that. Like, this ain't something he was just like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do a concert. You know, this ain't one of those.
My last question. A lot of people deep. It might be deep into dive into it, or diving too deep into it, or they might be spot on. What's your things on like people who are affiliated with Drake being there?
That's when they're playing neutral. Like, I ain't got a problem with it, because if I'm neutral to the situation, I should be able to go to both sides without me getting involved. Just don't involve me. Like, if I go over here and talk to Kendrick, like, you better not ask me nothing about Drake. If I go over here and talk to Drake, you better not ask me nothing about Kendrick. That's y'all thing to figure out. You know, I would tell both of y'all I hate to see it. I wish y'all niggas would just dead it so it can be so we can get this money together. But that's y'all thing. Snoop
So
was like
hey,
that. People get mad at Snoop. I seen people turning their back on Snoop. And Snoop was
Snoop didn't even show up.
right. But Snoop got his own thing going on right now.
Yeah.
So he couldn't be there. But the thing was sponsored by his new drink that he had.
Yeah. I mean, so the whole YG, DeMar, LeBron.
No, it's like if I'm Drake, I'm just like I get it. Y'all niggas fans of his too. Like I can't sit here and be mad at y'all, but you know. But like,
Okay.
you know, it's what it is.
All right. That's my last thing. Will this ever be deaded?
At this point, no. Nope.
So you don't think it'd be like a Jay-Z Nas thing, or a few years later down the road they cool?
It had to be so far down the line, like not while they're actively making music, no.
I mean, that's the only time people gonna want it. We don't want to be in 2040. Oh, Kendrick and Drake are now taking a picture. They cool. Y'all ain't rapping no more. We ain't getting no bars from it.
Hey man, you know how many features we could have got of Jay and Nas? Like
That's true. That's true.
It is what it is, bro. And you know, doesn't help when you got another nigga in trouble. This diddler out here running around.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't forgot about you, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
nigga.
we've been knowing about Diddy. Like, let's be honest, you know.
You can't touch those kids.
It's just you know, like, it's validated now. Like, you know, we always felt this type of way about Diddy. Everybody's felt this type of way about Diddy, like, for a long time now. And what he did to Cassie was fucked up. You know, he a hoe for that. That nigga,
You gotta get off alone for that.
That nigga needs to be in jail for real. I don't understand why he's not. I mean, I get it. Still, like, that nigga needs to be. You talking about hating a nigga? That's who we need to hate. You know. And by the way, speaking of the Ken and Friends thing, everything that he said about Drake, I hate to be this guy. I really do. But you had Dr. Dre on your show.
Right.
You know.
I wouldn't go say it.
In my head, I was like, In my head, when he came out and he did the I see dead people thing, and I realized in my head, like, this nigga, he's one of those that you hate. He's one of the ones that you hate. Yeah, I don't know if he should be out there, to be honest with you.
All right. It's a bad look.
I get it. He's helped you out in your career, and he you know. But man, oh man, should you not be really associating with that nigga like that? You know.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre ain't canceled. He's not canceled.
No.
But Jonathan Majors is canceled, according to women.
Well, okay. I'm not to be that guy. I'm not okay in it whatsoever. But I think the difference is because one, Dre's was like before the internet stopped popping off. So niggas forgot all about it. He gave us beats. He gave us beats. He's okay.
He was making beats and giving beats too at the same time. It's fucking crazy. You know, Dr. Dre was making beats and giving the beats, and Hands was rated E for everyone. God damn.
Good quality.
And y'all just was like, nigga made the Chronic. With site.
Niggas was cool. It's crazy.
Which is crazy to me. But you know, we're not gonna talk about the whole underage thing either. That's another thing.
Right.
It's just wild to me. I don't know. You know, them niggas is not cool. You know, the diddler is out
I
here
mean,
diddling.
yeah. Out here on the Legit Show, we don't condone any violence. We like the competition. You know, we do hope one day these niggas dead their differences and come together.
Who drops? Who drops?
Uh,
Who drops first though?
as far as what album,
Actual music.
Kendrick. Wait. As their self or like a feature too?
That's not a diss track. Yeah, as himself.
Kendrick.
But Drake did say he got music coming this summer.
Kendrick.
It's just like, damn, bro. You getting the videos and stuff together, bro. Like, I gotta hear this song for another month, bro.
I'm like, you are a top 2 hottest artist out right now. You got so much momentum behind you, and you haven't dropped an album since 2021. Why not? We know you got something in the vault.
But that's what they were saying. They were saying that he's got to have an album coming out this year. Otherwise, like, you're gonna just do all this and disappear again, because it's just,
yeah,
it wouldn't make much sense. Like, you know, the one thing Kendrick really doesn't do is drop with momentum. Like, you know what I mean? All his drops have been just, oh, here go an album for y'all. Here go an album for y'all. Disappear. You know what I mean? Now he's got momentum. He's being talked about. He's the hottest thing out right now. Now, if you drop an album, not only is it shorter than your other releases, there's gonna be some expectation too. You know,
right?
Pressure's on. Like,
right.
if you drop an album, the pressure's on you, because now it's like,
well, from us, because you know, I don't know. I don't remember what you told me your review was, but Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I wasn't feeling it like that. It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
The
not even his top 3. Like, it's not even, you know.
Right.
It's just not.
Some niggas call it a classic. I don't. I strongly disagree. But
it's far from a classic. And we're being honest. Right. Like, I give y'all To Pimp a Butterfly, and you know how I feel about that. But, like, I give y'all that.
That's still Setting the Slaves Free album, you know?
I am not them niggas. I just am not them niggas, bro. You know, y'all, that's, I get it, but that's not the music I'm into, bro. Sorry. You know?
I feel that. But like, what's truly like gonna like make us think if this nigga Kendrick said, "Oh yeah, I got an album coming out next month," that niggas ain't gonna just gas it because it's Kendrick.
Oh, they're gonna do that, but it's real hip hop fans who have to be purists and like be honest about the shit. Like, and then I hear it from actual real hip hop people. Like, Mr. Morale is not that good. Huh? It wasn't. You want to tell us about your life and stuff? Like, okay, nigga. Okay. Right. I'm sorry to hear that, I guess. Can you give me a banger?
I do wonder, like, if he drops an album, what is it gonna be? He's already gone his growing up in Compton. He's done 2 conscious albums, a story about my life right now. What's he gonna talk about now?
I want K-Dot. Give me K-Dot. Can I have K-Dot?
That's it.
Because this is K-Dot right here. This person beefing with Drake is K-Dot. You know?
That's gone.
So you telling me he can't, this whole beef with Drake, he can't take that attitude and apply it to some pressured ass beats, some trap beats.
He's on Mr. He's right now. He's in the era of Mr. Morale mixed with Kung Fu Kitty.
Like, I don't care about what you think is morally right, nigga. Tell me how you would kill niggas. Tell me how you would do it.
Nah, why we need to stop killing each other. Kung Fu Morale.
Yeah, man.
You
I'm good
know,
off that. I'm a villain out here. I want to hear some villainous shit. You know,
or a collab with Baby King.
that's okay for me. I mean, it is what it is.
Crazy.
If that's what he decides to do, okay. But
Yeah, yeah.
if
That's not what I want.
it's a lack of momentum, you know.
That's
All
good.
right, all right, man. Enough of these two guys. I mean, it is what it is. Kendrick's the victor. This is another. You know, people take L's. Drake took an L. This was, but like I said, there's so many factors into all of this. Like, you internet niggas is just like speaking what you think instead of what you know. Like, then the stuff is here in front of you. All the evidence is there in front of you. Like, apply that to it. Apply to probably like I said, this wasn't a popularity contest. This wasn't even about rap. This was just strictly y'all hate Drake, and that nigga was dead on arrival, pretty much.
Like you
Yeah.
said, people chose a side already before
Yeah.
it even started. So
That's why I was like, I'm not this beef to me got silly up like when Family Matters dropped. When Family Matters and then what's called dropped, I was like, okay, it's silly now. It's like people already chose their side. When people were saying Family Matters wasn't tough and stuff, that's when I knew. That's when I knew. But yeah, enough of these two niggas.
right.
Speaking of the spirit of competition, the NBA Finals just happened not too long ago. The Celtics are your NBA champions. Banner 18. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Congratulations to the Celtics, I guess. I'm happy for guys like Jaylen Brown and stuff like that. Like, he's winning in life. I don't know if you saw his recent posts. The E.
Yeah, we can. All right.
E.
You know what? Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
To go from old girl he had before to
I don't remember who he had before.
Bernice.
The 40-year-old. He had her. Shit was really up the ranks. That's crazy.
Yeah. All time classic. Niggas, this is his year, you know? This is his year, bruh.
He was doing his thing with Bernice. Oh, old ass name Bernice. That's crazy.
That's how you know.
Yeah. Bernice is crazy.
All right, so we ain't gonna be on this too long.
Yeah.
Celtics won. Didn't take a lot for them to get there. Let's be honest. Played a team who they were much more superior than. You know.
Far more.
I don't blame nobody on Dallas. It's just one of those things where like you just can't compete with that team. Couldn't compete with that team. Not as presently constructed.
No. You're not gonna do that, guys. They had 3 games they could have won. I will sit up here and publicly take my L. I told y'all I expected a masterclass series from Kyrie. That nigga did the complete opposite, and I'm so disappointed in my nigga.
But if the strategy of the defense of one of the best defensive teams we've seen in a long time is to make sure you don't get nothing off, then you can't really, you know what I mean?
That's fair. I see that. But my only counter would be 2016 Golden State was a top 3 defense in the league, and you was doing your thing as Golden State.
I'm gonna be honest though, Golden State defense not as good as Boston defense. That you look at Boston's starting 5 up and down, bruh. Those are all NBA defense from top to bottom. From point guard to center, bruh. All NBA defense, bruh. Some of them niggas first team.
Which is whack. They let them niggas really get Drew Holiday for a bag of chips.
But that's what I'm saying. And that's what another NBA exec was saying was like teams that got to stop doing business with Boston. Like, have y'all not learned nothing?
And OKC.
Yeah,
them two franchises just finessing everybody for apparently.
It's
That's
like stop
annoying.
doing deals with Boston. Think about it. They got Porzingis for nothing, for nothing,
Literally.
and then they got turn around got Drew Holiday for nothing. Before that, they got Derek White for nothing.
Which is, man, it's
It's like, and them niggas is all defense. The top from bottom will lock your ass up from top to bottom, bro. You know?
so. I'm gonna say this. I don't like Boston. Pure off of I'm a LeBron guy. Boston is a top 3 franchise that we would never love, and I would say it's good for the NBA that we have 6 different champions in the past 6 years. If I'm not mistaken, or is it 5?
Yeah.
That's good for the NBA. Switching up now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be 7 because I don't have faith in Boston to go back to back. They may go back to the finals, and I can see that. I don't see them winning it though. I see the winner coming out of the West because I just strongly believe that teams that we expected to be better are going to be better next year, and also I don't see Boston beating the Denver. I just don't. That's just me personally. I could be wrong. I don't know how you feel about it, but if Denver played in the finals this year, I think Denver would have won.
I disagree.
What?
This year's Denver team was not as good as last year's Denver team. They were pretty, like, the bench is pretty bad, and last year they had guys like Bruce Brown and stuff like that, like to shore up their bench. This year they had nobody off the bench like that, you know. And I think that was the difference for them this year. Like, that's why they lost to Minnesota the way they did. You know, I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know how they got past LA like that. Really, like, it's just LA just let them niggas like finesse them.
3 letters. Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. murdered Rui Hachimura every chance he could, and that alone beat the Lakers. But I digress.
Their bench wasn't that good. If they would have played Boston, they would have gotten wrecked too. You know?
Oh man, I don't know, man.
Joker would have got his. They would have did the same thing they did with Dallas. They would have let Joker and Luka eat, and then they bottleneck everybody else.
Luka is not Joker.
Yeah, Joker can go out there and get 40, but as long as Michael Porter and Murray not getting their 20, then you're gonna beat Denver. And you saw that with Minnesota. Minnesota bottleneck Murray ass up. Couldn't do nothing.
I don't know, man. I think they could have made it work, man. Because I don't know. I just think they could have made. You can't double Murray off the screen. UKCP and Michael Porter Jr. open behind 3. That's a guaranteed 3 most of the time.
With that Boston defense, bro. That Boston defense is different. We thought Minnesota defense was good. Boston wasn't Boston the number 1 ranked defense in the league by far, from a huge margin.
But you said they was getting away playing small against Dallas. They did against Denver.
It's just that the perimeter guys. If your perimeter guys can't do nothing, then you just not you in for a long night, because no matter what Luka or Joker is doing down low, it's just if them guys ain't hitting shots out there, can't get a shot up. That's it, bro. They made sure Kyrie is the most craftiest player in the league, bro, and they made sure this nigga ain't get nothing. They let him eat. They let him eat in game 4 because they was like, we're going back to the crib. We're gonna close this out. Go ahead and have what you want. Take this game, but just when we get back to Boston, we finna put your ass in the sandbox.
It's just crazy. Yeah. JJ Redick, Lakers coach.
You like it? I don't know. I'm not fond of it. I mean, I think the Lakers need a veteran head coach. You know, to lead a veteran team, you gotta have a veteran head coach, in my opinion. You know, it's just not. It's not one of those situations like a Steve Kerr going to go and say or nothing like that. It's just not. You know, where he can kind of
But
grow with the team and grow up with the team, like
why not?
because the team's already grown. The
It's
team's
only two.
already...
It's only the two leaders are the only grown people. You got
exactly.
LeBron for maybe
You
3 years.
know,
And you got AD for another 2-3 years.
I don't know, man. If that, because if shit don't work out this year, I'm telling you now, both them guys are out of there.
Nah,
They're not
they.
sticking around for
Hey,
that.
I know the Lakers and AD and LeBron AD are not like, oh, if we don't make it to the finals next year, we gone. We gone. Look at it.
LeBron might not even be a Laker this year. To be honest with
He will. He will.
you.
He will.
I still don't know what the situation is with that. You know,
I already talked to him. He said he's going back. He got too many beats, too many movies.
I think LeBron is surveying the landscape of the NBA, and he's gonna like decide on whether or not, you know, because Cleveland's
I tried
still
to
an
tell
option.
y'all. See, now I tried to tell y'all years back. I believe LeBron was gonna go back home and finish it out. Y'all thought I was crazy. Only reason I'm not holding on to that no more is because why would LeBron want to go play with Darius Garland and Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley? No, he
Donovan
wouldn't.
Mitchell. If
No.
you plug LeBron into that team right now, they are top contenders in the East.
Yeah, easily.
So why wouldn't you? All you got to do is get past Boston.
That's not a problem. Historically, LeBron don't like play with young people. Yet again, why am I gonna play with Evan Mobley? He has not progressed since he's become
But
a rookie.
you can get the best out of Evan Mobley though. You can take Evan
To
Mobley
do
under your
what?
wing.
He can't shoot.
A formidable
He
wing, and not a wing, but a formidable power forward. He's just Evan Mobley is kind of like a young AD in a way.
Stop.
Defensively, defensively, he's one of the best bigs, like defensive wise. It's his offensive game that needs to work. And the only thing that's missing from his offensive game is, of course, a back to the basket game and a jump shot. Yeah. The cutting, it's all there. Like, you know, where to be on the floor, it's all there. He just needs a back to the basket game, which AD really don't have a full back to the basket game yet. And
I just put my man's AD.
Nice. I like AD was a top 5 player this year, but he just doesn't really have he has a little turnaround. But if you ask an AD to go out there and give you like hook shots and stuff like that, he's not gonna do that. You know,
and he can get you some post fades and jump hooks.
Him every now and then, but that's not his thing. He's not a joker. You know what I mean?
He's versatile.
AD likes to be in the elbow area, work from the elbow, face up game. You know,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think Evan Mobley can get there too with some help. There's nobody in Cleveland. 3. There's nobody in Cleveland who's gonna progress him like that. You asking Donovan Mitchell to take him under his wing?
They had Kevin Love. He still wasn't making it.
That's a little bit of teaching that he got from Kevin Love, and then Kevin Love went to Miami, and then there's nobody there to teach him nothing. You asking Jarrett Allen to do it? Because Jarrett Allen's not a conventional big man.
So you want LeBron to go to Cleveland and teach everybody? Because you know he's going.
No, you focus in on Mobley because that's who's gonna get you over the hump at the end of the day. You don't worry about Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is one of the best playoff performers of all time. All time. Don't worry about him. You know, Mitchell's gonna have you covered in the playoffs. And you take pressure off of Garland because now Garland doesn't have to be the main playmaker anymore. And you got your shooters and Struce and them guys. It's a perfect plug and play for LeBron. It's a perfect plug and play.
All of them won't be able to be there if LeBron goes.
LeBron can sign for a mid-level exception.
Not doing that.
You better, because you get paid from Nike. This like you should. You definitely should think about taking that mid-level. You're LeBron James, bro.
I'm LeBron James. So I need money.
You don't need no money, bro. You're a 40-year-old in his last years of the NBA. You want this ring. You know you want this ring.
And why would I leave Anthony Davis?
But in Cleveland, they have a better setup for you. It's not just about AD. It's about the team in totality and the conference. Because now I don't have to go through the ruling Western Conference no more. I just saw Boston just skate through the East.
I tell you what. If I'm LeBron, and I say, all right, Adrian Griffin. Is that his name? Adrian Griffin?
Who?
On the Cavs GM.
I think so.
I'll come to Cleveland. Talk to Rob, and we could get a trade done. The only way I get it done, AD come with me.
That's impossible though, because now you ask Cleveland to give up about 4 of the star players just to get AD there.
Give up.
It would turn into the Los Angeles Cavaliers at that point.
No, it wouldn't. It's just too. Off rip, the 3-peat. Off rip, the one guy we want to stay there is going to be Donovan Mitchell. You don't get
the deal done without AD for Donovan Mitchell. You don't even get that deal done.
What?
If I'm
Cleveland, Rob will take everything else.
If I'm the Lakers, I don't give up AD without taking Donovan Mitchell from you.
Garland, Mobley, Allen, Strus as some picks.
Nope. For LeBron and AD, what are we talking about? What the hell are we talking about?
5 first-round picks.
Hey, LeBron got to just tell AD what it is. Hey, man, this your team now. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy. I heard they're getting Levine. You'll be all right. You know? Gonna go finish off my career, bro. Finish off my career in style. Hang it up.
Why would I? I'm not going to leave a top 75 player all the time to go play with some young niggas who ain't never been to the promised land before. No.
Brad, them niggas is a LeBron James away from getting there, though. You know? Cleveland was hanging with Boston. It's just niggas was getting hurt. Now imagine they had LeBron. Imagine if Cleveland played with LeBron this year against Boston. Right. We'd be talking the whole another thing right now. We'd be talking about how LeBron has chip number 5, another Finals MVP under his belt, because he damn sure would have destroyed fucking Dallas.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And you got JJ Redick and Austin Reeves. You know?
Hell nah, man.
Austin 3.
Cleveland got them a system. They got them a coach. All right, bro. How you not want to go over there and play in Cleveland?
No, they don't. They just quit. They just fired him.
Fire who?
Bickerstaff.
They did fire. They did get rid of Bickerstaff. Which is stupid to me.
We got no coach. We got a coach.
Which is done to me. It's done that they got rid of Bickerstaff. But yeah, I would. That's another thing. The Lakers could have easily hired JD.
That nigga wasn't getting the job done in the East. What made me think he gonna get a job done in the West?
It's not his fault. His players got hurt. His players got hurt. They fired him for his players getting hurt.
He was there for what, 3 years?
And they were in better position than they ever were. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it, bro. And they finished what, 3rd in the East?
4th. I think Orlando was 5th. They was 4-5 matchup for first round.
Right, and they played Boston second round.
Or he's throwing it out there. LeBron and Clay to Orlando.
LeBron said he would never ever play for Orlando ever.
He ain't talked to me yet. I gotta sell him on the dream. You get to go to Walt Disney every day if you want to.
You put LeBron in Orlando.
Okay.
What do you do with Paolo and France?
France can take a 6-man role. I could care. Pablo is my guy. Pablo played a 4. Who?
Franz Wagner is not a 6-man.
Yes, sir. You can run that 6-man position.
No.
We need somebody off the bench to give us a spark.
That man is not you don't do that to Franz Wagner. You know?
You saying it like he's Joker. No.
Franz is really good. Lacking a jump shot, but really, really, really good.
If Jalen Suggs had the 1, Clay at the 2, Bron at the 3,
Now,
Paolo at the 4.
if you say you're gonna play LeBron at point guard, I can see your vision. Because that's the only way it will work. If you put LeBron at point guard, put Clay at the 2, you put Franz at the 3, Paolo at the 4.
Only reason I didn't say that is because you're gonna lack perimeter defense. Clay is not a defender he was. LeBron damn sure not gonna play no defense on the perimeter.
Kind of live with it,
Live with it.
You kind of live with it because they, offensively, like, what do you do offensively with them boys? But they still have defensive pieces you can mix in there.
Yeah, like Cole Anthony.
They got Jalen Suggs, and they got what's the tall dude name?
Wendell?
No, who was always hurt, but now he's back.
Oh, Jonathan Isaac?
Yeah. And they got some defensive pieces over here.
Bron, come to Orlando, baby.
Bron said
dreams
never,
come true.
he said the bubble has ruined his life for him, and he will never, ever.
That hurt me when he said that. That hurt me. Not gonna lie.
It must hurt a franchise like Orlando, too. Like, if you're the GM and you see some shit like that, you probably be like, this nigga said he'll never come play for us. That's crazy.
Right. Or PG and Clay to Orlando.
They're trying to get PG.
I'll take it.
They're trying to get Clay.
I might be a season ticket holder. PG and Pablo?
I would love to see one of those guys go to Orlando.
PG and Pop. PG and P. Nickname.
Stop, man.
PG and P.
Nah, Pablo.
That it. That hit.
I would love to see Paul George in Orlando, but if Paul George were in Orlando, they gotta get. To me, I love what's his name? Point guard. Fultz. Fultz is cool, but I would love a better point guard for them. If you can get Paul George and then turn around and get somebody like, I don't know, you need a good point guard.
Tyrus Jones.
You can get a Tyus Jones. On top of that, you got something. That's what Orlando's missing. Orlando's missing perimeter shooting. So you need a point guard who can shoot, and then you can bring in somebody like Clay or Paul George. Be cooking with grease.
I'm breaking news, right? I told y'all. I gave y'all a sneak peek last night. I work for ESPN now. I got the inside scoop. PG's going to the East. Clay's going to the East.
PG going to the East is the obvious one. Like, that's the Sixers got that name written all over it, right?
Nah, I don't like it.
I think that's what the case is.
Only reason I say no is because you just got done playing with James Harden. James told you what Daryl Morey did to him. Why am I gonna put myself in the same situation?
So PG don't be knowing better, and PG always put himself in worse situations.
Crazy. I'm hearing 3 names: Miami, Orlando, or New York.
New York is another one, but if you're New York, you sign PG, you're gonna lose a couple people.
Let go of Julius. You see what you did without him.
You had Julius. You lose OG, and you might end up losing Josh Hart and them guys. So
I'm trading Julius Randle to somewhere where I can retain money to resign those players. OG do sound like he may be leaving, which is not a good thing. But if you can keep your core, trade Julius, add PG and Jalen Brunson, get the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hand and stop shooting 40 times a game, y'all might be able to do something. I like Jalen Brunson, but that's shooting 30, 40 shots a game. That nigga almost took them out a few times.
But that's what he got to do because ain't nobody there who's like can go get their own bucket like that.
Man, if you don't drive and kick to Josh Hart and DiVincenzo and OG, come on, they can easily get you 12 to 15 a night each.
I wish I could tell you where these guys are going this year. I don't know.
I'm telling you now. That's where he goes. Clay is a guarantee gone. I don't know. I say he go to the East. I don't know where though. hoping Orlando, just because I want to see Orlando get somebody.
It's
But
just the
I don't
money.
know.
The money that Clay's asking for is a little ridiculous, man.
Hey, nigga, you not him no more.
And old boy just signed a deal that makes Clay value like less than, you know,
Pascal?
Malik Monk.
Yeah.
Malik Monk signed a 3-year, $78 million deal. If you Clay, you can't even get remotely close to that. This is the 6th man of the year we talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they said that Golden State threw him an offer. It was a 2-year deal. But Clay wanted 3 years. And it's like, what do you, bro? Like, what do you, you know?
What do you want? A player option? A 3rd year now?
He wants a 3rd-year guarantee.
How old is Clay? 30 what?
32, 33? Might be older than that. I think he's like 34.
Hey, come on, Clay. Come on, Clay.
Yeah, he tripping, bro. I was like, 2 years. Like, if a team can give you 2 years, $50 million, you take that. You know, that's $25 million a year, bro. You tripping?
What do you think Brandon Ingram going?
Me and Ricky were trying to figure this out the other day. We was like, what team could use a Brandon Ingram? You know? How would you feel about Brandon Ingram being in Memphis?
No. Only reason I say no is because Memphis like to play fast tempo. Brandon's very slow down, half court type guy.
It's like Memphis kind of needs that though. Yeah, but I don't see Brandon Ingram mixing well with Jimmy Butler though.
They say Jimmy gone.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too, but I don't know how true that is.
Jimmy to LA. I'm starting the train.
That ain't happening. Jimmy got an ego. So like, you know.
Does New Orleans do Brandon for Brandon Ingram for Brady Bill?
Well, if you Phoenix, why though?
Why not?
You're gonna have Ingram
That's another young guy you can build up with a Book. Because you know KD on his last legs too.
I don't know. That what does that do for you though? Like, and to be honest, Beal is like a better defender than Ingram.
Slightly.
If you're Phoenix, that's what killed you this year. You couldn't play a lick of defense. Nothing. You know, they already finna lose Eubanks. And he was their better defender this year. That's sad, right? Eubanks was one of their better defenders.
Drew Eubanks. I mean, honestly, he's one of the players I can't think of a team that needs his services.
Who, Eubanks?
No, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, it's tough because of his play style. So it's like, I can see Miami if Butler is out. Dude, man, I'm trying to think. My head. I got nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You gave San Antonio?
They saying PG is better than San Antonio than Brandon.
But if you can't get PG, I guess you settle for Brandon Ingram.
Settle is a wild word.
But it's honest truth though. And he plays like him and Wemby could play a style that works together, and
which I don't know what that is, but if Brandon agrees to come to the team, acknowledging that our future and our present is Wemby, not you.
That's pretty much what Pelicans told him though. Pelicans like, hey, just so you know.
Well, yeah.
Just so you know.
Wait, no.
Hefty nigga over here.
That's crazy, Hefty. That's the only accident we had.
That's the only one I can think of at the moment.
Hold on. They were. He was traded at the same year he was drafted.
Who?
Brandon was traded to New Orleans the same year he was like Zion was drafted, or no?
No, it happened like no.
That was 2018.
It was the following year. So AD got traded to the Lakers, and then Zion was drafted by the Pelicans the following year.
They gave Brandon 1 year. That's crazy.
They went and got CJ McCollum too.
Chicago.
Yeah, but somebody got to be out.
Give got
if you told me like maybe you put Levine over there in New Orleans,
I don't know.
because if I had to choose between Debo and Levine, I'm taking Debo.
Yeah, for sure.
So you give me Ingram on top of that, I'll take Ingram, and then we'll give y'all Levine. You got the high flyers with Levine and Williamson, even though the niggas is.
That's great.
Even though the niggas gonna be high flying into the ER room,
That's why. I don't know. I just want these guys. A lot of these guys to go to the East just to balance it out. That's just me. And stop trading with the same Western Conference teams and like keeping them in the same conference. Like go to the East to make it a little bit more balanced.
I want it to be more balanced too. It's getting there slowly.
Very slowly, but I digress. Lakers championship next year.
I mean, I could see Boston getting back to the finals. I could see, depending on how these dominoes fall, I gotta see first, man.
I agree.
Dominoes. Lonzo got waived, which is crazy. Like somebody can take a risk on Lonzo.
Yeah?
Or he's about to. I heard something about he's about to get waived or something like that. Somebody could take a risk on Lonzo.
That's a big risk, though.
What do you got to lose, though?
A roster spot and money.
Yeah, but if it pans out, you know.
That nigga ain't played in, 3 years?
Damn near.
Yeah. Them bones ain't going to be used to 82 games, man.
He might have a resurgence. Like, Sean Livingston. Could have a Sean Livingston resurgence type of shit.
Stop. No, that's what people were saying, Sean. Yeah, hamstring's gonna be so tender, dog. I don't know. I don't know. That's a big risk.
I don't know that, you know.
Hey, Lonzo want to come to the Lakers for a minimum. Come off the bench. I'm all for it.
Well, you know, somebody take a chance on him. I hate to see Lonzo's career to end like that. That'd be wild.
Oh, D'Angelo to Orlando.
Russell?
Yeah.
In a trade, though?
It could either be a free agency or sign a trade. Either one.
I thought he was on a contract. He's not on a contract. Hey,
Crazy.
if you gave me D'Angelo and PG in Orlando,
you like it?
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take
like
that. That should put them right there with Boston. To be honest with
you. Wait. Oh well, yeah. Unless it's a sign and trade, you have to give up a few pieces. I don't know who the Lakers would ask for in return, but yeah, I agree. Make it happen, Orlando. Make us proud.
Orlando BSing on their game moves, man. They gotta be locked in and get this shit done for real.
Right. Y'all get it done. We going to a game this year.
I go to several to make that happen. You know.
Right.
Everybody like watching PG. Everybody like watching PG play anyway.
I'm gonna play the Erykah Badu music.
Hit my theme music. You know. All right, what else we got to touch on, man? You know.
We finally getting the college football game. the hype around it has been very loud, to say the least.
The memes
You
been
know,
funny. The memes been funny. It's talking about halftime. You hear
yeah,
you hear
yeah. I'm
memes is
going full
hilarious.
cosplay. First, when this game come out, I'm a stream. I'm full cosplaying. Headphones, playbook, everything.
Rights on 3.
I know. What's crazy is for me, I'm not heavy on college football, so I don't have a team. I know you got the Gators, of course, but a person like me, like when I pull up Madden, I know I'm using Packers. That's my team. I don't know what team I'm gonna use for this college football game.
You know, me and my Gators. But that don't mean I'm finna play for the Gators. They bringing back
Why not? Why not?
they bringing back Campus Legend, right? They gotta bring back Campus
Yeah,
Legend. So
yeah.
I don't like playing for the big name teams when I be playing Campus Legend. I like going to the small teams and bringing them up. You know.
Gators not as big as they used to be a couple years ago.
Whoa, whoa,
No, no, no,
whoa,
no.
whoa! That is
I
a
mean,
top.
because you,
That is a top 10 program in the country. Period. No matter where
I'm
they
just,
rank in the rankings, it's like that's one of the top 10 schools of all time. You know.
I'm just saying. Like when you think of the top ranked school, you think Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, blah blah. You don't really think Gators and Florida State how they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
But they still
How it
are
used to
though.
be.
Every year, them niggas bring in the recruits. They just underperform all the time. You know, always got to be your year. But they gonna talk about you
It's been a
regardless.
while. Gators ain't been up there since Tebow.
Well, no,
Let's be real.
we had a 13-1 season in 20. What year that was? Felipe Franks was our QB, and then Anthony Richardson, who's the quarterback of my team right now, was on the verge of having a great season, and he got hurt.
You was on the Gators? I don't know. Hey, okay. You care to break out your plans? What position you gonna play? What school you going to?
I'm always when I
Are you down to
campus legend,
commit?
I'm always QB baby. Always
Okay, you got
QB1.
real one. QB. Okay.
QB
Is he
real
gonna
one,
commit?
baby. You know?
Where is he committing? Is he committing live
We'll see.
on
I
the pit?
might be in Tampa. Might be in Orlando at UCF over there. Might go down south to FYU, you know. Like, you
So,
know.
are you are you down to give us any information? Are you
I'm
going
in
to
Boca Raton with Kodak Black and them, you know. And Boca Raton, you know.
is it gonna be a Florida team?
Might be, you know, weighing our options, trying to see what's out there. I talked to the folks over at Alabama; they're interested, you know. But you know me, I like to put my name on the map and put other schools' name on the map too. So you know, we'll see what's out there, and hopefully, you know, make the right decision for me and my family. You know, I know I got a
Does,
lot of
does
fans out there.
does the NIL weigh your decision, or is it
Oh,
just
it
all
definitely
about the money?
does. It definitely does. Money speaks. Dollar bill talks. You know.
Okay.
You know, Gatorade reached out, Nike reached out. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, the NIL is definitely gonna be a big part of it. And just want to make sure you know it's worth it wherever I go.
If you're a hot name coming out of high school. Are you down to compete for a starting position, or do you just want to cakewalk in?
For me, I mean, if coaches feel like I need to compete, I'll do it. But in my opinion, what's the what's the point? You know, I haven't seen anybody on my level yet. So, but if I got to compete, I guess so, right? You know, we'll make it look good.
Are you planning on doing the full 4 years?
Um, I don't know. We'll have to see. My dream is always to be play in the NFL. You know, showcase my talents on the biggest stage, and whether that's 2 years, 3 years from now, we'll have to see. You know.
Okay. Last question for you. I know you're a busy man. Does the big schools, do they attract you more? Or do you want to go to a smaller school? Make your name for yourself.
Um, Big schools definitely have a certain attraction when you're in those big stadiums. You know, in those high pressure situations. You know, those moments is what you live for. But you know, there's something about being at those smaller schools that makes it feel a little bit more special whenever you get to the top. You know, and you know, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm always gonna have my fans across the world, you know. So
Oh, wait, one more question. Do you care about stats or championships?
for me, I'm a winner, and with winning, you know, my stats transcend that. So if my stats look good, that means that we're winning. So take that how you want
Ooh,
to.
ooh, 301, ladies and gentlemen. Commitment coming soon.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me. You know,
You know?
that's just a little preview of what y'all gonna be getting. You know, this upcoming season. You know, as I go in that bitch and go 2-11.
2-11 with a 2.0 GPA.
You know, hey, for the niggas out there that's gonna be doing this, y'all can't be cheating now. We all gotta play on certain difficulty now. You know,
Right.
we can't be. I don't know what the difficulties they're gonna have on there. You know, All American. I think All American is usually like the typical like where you want to be playing. Then they got all Heisman. I think is like the highest. It's like that's like what's it called it on Madden.
You know what we got to do? We got to, since they got the build a dynasty, we got to do it all together.
Like, I'm wondering if you can do that. If you can have a joint dynasty, joint like season.
They said you could do a 30 player one.
That'd be fire. You know what also would have been fire? A joint campus legend.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
That shit would have been clean.
It would have, but that's like the same thing I was saying. We should have had a joint my player for 2K, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Really, that's too much work for them.
I guess, but that shit would be clean. Like because your team will only play each other once a year, really, unless you in the championship game.
It's like what would stop me, you, and Keith from being on the same team?
If y'all commit to the same school, but y'all can't play the same position.
Right.
And then it's y'all versus me. I'm QB1 out here, you know?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
And y'all can do so much on offense, but y'all defense gotta stop me. You know?
I don't know. You already made it up in your mind. You quarterback. I'm gonna
do two campus legends. I'm gonna play QB in one, and I'm gonna play linebacker in another.
Yeah.
I'm finna knock heads off, boy.
I try to think. I don't know. I gotta. The linebacker is definitely the offensive side. I gotta think about that, but you know, we'll see. Well, we got 23 days.
Yeah, that release. That bit drop pretty soon. So waiting on.
Ironically, I'm gonna be back as soon as the game come out. So cool with that.
They got me. I ain't gonna lie. Call of Duty's kind of getting me too. Yo.
I ain't trust Call of Duty since the GOAT was it? Nah, I forgot which one it was. You said you was gonna download. I was like, you know what? Let me get back into my Call of Duty bag. I downloaded it.
Black Ops 3?
I ain't even played for real. No, I don't know if it. No, it wasn't 3. It was the one we didn't play zombies.
That's really my whole thing with Call of Duty is like now that they're going back to classic zombies, you know, round-based classic zombies. I'm back in there.
It? I haven't heard any information about it.
I just hope it's good.
As mad as I would love to get back into the multiplayer how it used to be, I don't think it's gonna be the same. So I'm not even getting my hopes high. I gotta pray on it.
I ain't gonna get my expectations up neither, but I'm just I'm keeping my eye on it. You know,
right?
Let's see.
Elden Ring dropped the DLC. I know you don't care too much about it for you. You know.
I did. I said I was gonna eventually start my Elden Ring gameplay here soon. Mm-hmm. You know,
this dude, he's been saying soon for the past year. I've been trying to get this guy to play this game.
Elden Ring is one of those games where you know you finna be raging. You know you finna be mad. So like you gotta like And before I go sit here and exert so much energy being mad and shit at the game, I prepare myself for it.
How about you replace Elden Ring with 2K for a while? Because we know 2K can get you like that. So just replace 2K.
But I'm
Put
really
that on the
good at
back
2K
burner.
though. That's the difference. I'm really, really good at 2K. That's the difference, you know. I can't tell you I'm really, really good at Elden Ring because there ain't no such thing as, you know, unless you one of them good ass niggas who be playing it. But I know I ain't gonna be one of them.
You might be. I was nice. Then I stopped playing and forgot the controls. Think about it. If Kai's sitting up here beating all the legends, why can't you?
I know I could eventually do it, but it's just that
Right.
the mental of like, you know, because I played Dark Souls games. I played Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Lies
Yeah.
of P. Like, so I already know how that go. I already know. It's the Elden Ring is more open world, so like, but I already know how it
Right.
goes. You know,
We waiting on you with open arms. We waiting on you to make your transition, make your Elden Ring debut.
one of these days, maybe this coming month, like July up until our trip, then I'll probably be playing some.
No, don't do it. Don't do it then. Don't do it then. Don't do it then. Because every time you stream on Twitch and I go to watch it, being I'm out on the road, I can't it won't let me watch it. If I'm home though, I can watch it. So you gotta wait till I get home so I can watch it.
That's way in August.
No. I'm coming back July 19th.
Damn, that's like
That's only 4 weeks.
That's a long
That's
time
4
too.
weeks.
I'm gonna be deep into college football at that point.
College football don't come out till July 14th.
Right. 5 days after that, you think I'm gonna be done with college football?
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh man. Okay, let's wrap this up. You know, we 2 hours in. Well, I'm sure there's more we have to talk about, but I guess we'll have to touch on it next week. You know.
You know what we should implement? Like how you remember was it ESPN? They got like the speed round. Like last minute and a half, they do like quick little shit.
We should do
Free
something.
Young Thug. Yeah, Free Young Thug. Rihanna coming out with an album, I heard. Lock Diddy up. I haven't seen Bad Boys. Is it 4 now?
Great
I haven't
movie.
seen it.
Great movie. Go watch it. You know.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You watched 3?
Okay. You know it's crazy. I haven't seen them all in so long, so I gotta like watch them all from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I did. I watched all 3 first, and then I went to go watch 4 in theaters. Worth it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I got a perfect question of the day. You ready?
Get into
All
it.
right. So, Inside Out 2 came out. I watched 1. I haven't seen 2. With that coming out, it sparked a discussion within the Pixar, you know, Disney realm of movies, asking, is that the best Disney movie, animated movie of all time?
Disney, okay. Disney Pixar or Disney in general?
Pixar.
The Incredibles is up there.
The fuck? You did that?
I didn't do that.
What happened?
I don't know. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Somebody watching? I don't know. Incredibles is up there.
Ghost said yes.
Right? Like, I agree, nigga. Inside Out. You know, I got feelings.
Yes, you did.
Right. Incredibles is up there. Disney Pixar, as far as Disney Pixar goes. Because, you know.
People say Incredibles. Like, it's like number 1. I'm like, okay, it's so hard. You got Incredibles, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. I feel like I'm missing one.
There's quite a few. There's quite a few of them.
All of those franchises I just named, none of them are missed. All the Toy Stories hit, all the Nemos hit. All the Monsters Inc. hit.
Wall-E, A Bug's Life. I really like A Bug's Life.
Above Life.
Bug's Life.
Oh yeah. You have a Buzz Life?
I like A Bug's Life.
I'm gonna say it now. Up, up. I got Up over Buzz Life.
Nah, not me.
Oh, it's kind of wild.
Listen, I get the whole Up thing. I just didn't,
That's crazy.
you know.
I say it like that, like it's a movement or something.
It's just, one of those things where, like, it's just, I get it. Like, there's supposed to be a little sadness to it and stuff like that. And, I like to feel good with certain movies, Lilo and Stitch.
That's not a movie though.
They had a movie.
That's a TV show.
They had a movie first, though. You remember the Lilo and Stitch movie?
Vaguely.
Frozen, which is a big one for.
Yeah, for the little boppers.
That's crazy.
It just came on the scene. They
you ever
think
watch?
that's just the best.
You ever watch Elemental?
It sounds familiar.
It's a Disney Pixar. It wasn't piped up big, but they come out in theater for a little while, and now it's on Disney Plus. I watched it though. It's a real good movie, bro. Elemental. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch Elemental. It's the Disney movie.
Elemental. I gotta check it out.
What else we got here? I mean, they got Finding Nemo, Toy Story. The thing about Toy Story is great, right? But Toy Story 3 is highly slept on.
That's the one with the daycare, right? Bear?
Yeah, yeah.
The plot twist is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Like that's probably their best Toy Story movie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's saying a lot.
Just the plot of it, like you thought them niggas was gonna really die in there. That shit was kind of sad.
Yeah.
This is a highly slept on movie. Toy Story 3. Cars. I don't really care for Cars.
You don't fuck Cars?
It's okay. It's cool. I just feel like it's a little bit.
Let's just say, ka-chow. That's clean. That's clean, man.
I feel like it's a little bit hillbilly-ish.
Wow. To be fair.
Hey, but like it wasn't really made for.
To be fair, I couldn't distinguish the black artist. I wouldn't be able to tell you who's the black character in there. I don't know.
Right.
It may not be one.
Maybe it's the whole NASCAR thing, but I don't know.
Speaking of NASCAR, am I supposed to go into NASCAR? I gotta ask my dad about that. Yeah, I gotta ask my dad. I think that's in August. What was I saying?
Monster Inc. is goated too.
The university, top tier.
Zootopia.
But the first one, how many is it? 3? What'd you say?
Zootopia.
Nah.
I just like looking at the bunny on there.
It's crazy. It's
like Lola Bunny off of.
That's quite the comic there. Quite the comic.
We're gonna revisit that topic one day.
That's crazy.
What was the question again? Which is the best?
Yeah, like what's the best Pixar Disney movie?
I think I'm gonna go Toy Story 3. Personally, for me. You know what? Take it back. Incredibles 2. Oh, did I lose Kev? I lost Kev.
No. I'm still here. No, I'm just looking at the movie myself. I feel like we missed one. Ratatouille. No, that's tough. I don't remember seeing Toy Story 4. I don't remember seeing it.
It's not as good as the other ones.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Have you seen Soul? I haven't seen Soul.
I haven't seen so neither, and I feel like I should, just because it's but
What's that? What's that mean?
you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
um,
That's very crazy.
you know what? I'm going Incredibles. Incredible, best Pixar.
Okay, I'm trying to see him. You going Incredibles? I could go. So each movie is just so got their own personal reason.
Yeah,
Because Nemo's tough. Monsters Inc. tough. You said you're going Incredibles?
yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Give me Nemo.
Emo.
Wait.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like, no.
No, because I'm like, it's so like for me, it's between Incredibles, Nemo, Toy Story's tough, and Monsters Inc. is tough. Oh, is it Toy Story 1 where the shit was destroying the toys? Or was that
Yeah,
2?
that
Give
one.
me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Shit was a menace.
We
I like
have
that one. Give me that one.
liftoff.
She was really interrogating the toys. It's crazy. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, give me that one.
Crazy. That was a
For
good
all
one.
the kids, for all the kids listening out there, this just goes to show you how great Pixar was back in the day, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Pixar couldn't miss for a long time. They still
All
don't
right.
really miss, but it's just not as like it used to be. Yeah. They be doing their thing though. Yeah.
Low-key, one day I'm gonna dedicate a Saturday to just watch all Pixar movies.
Yeah, I
What a
mean,
clean bowl of cereal and a blanket?
I love that.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of days off, and I'll do something like
You
that.
know? You know?
You know.
I,
Niggas don't
I just
appreciate the simple things no more. You know?
I'm telling you. Like it could all be so simple, you know?
I still
Like I love
try it to this day. Like at least watch like a cartoon movie or something like that, and then just see if it still hits. Toy Story is
I,
one that
I,
just still hits. Toy
I
Story
need to
forever hits.
I wanna watch all of them. But like I low key call me crazy. I would rather watch all Pixar movies in one sitting than to watch all Marvel movies.
Yeah, I agree. For me, man, watch a movie like I'd rather watch like something lighthearted and funny and vibrant than to watch like some dark ass movie. You know, although I do have like I watch that, but I do love slasher films. Like when it comes to horror films, I love slasher films. So I don't do none of that like paranormal stuff. I watch fucking like Friday 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, like shit like that. You know.
Not that I want to, but like, why haven't we done a Halloween Horror Nights or something like that?
I'm down. I just ain't know if you niggas are down or not. You know.
You into that? Because I'm like, I don't know. It's just like,
I've done haunted
I don't
houses
know.
before and Halloween Horror Nights before, so
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can take it.
it's something. You gotta get used to the jump scare stuff. Like that's something you gotta get used to. But like, it's fun though. Like, especially when you got a group of people who can make it fun.
I mean, like, what's stopping a nigga from getting jump scared? Nigga,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta contain yourself, you know.
You know, that's crazy. I don't know.
That's fine though.
Yeah,
how organized is the light stuff? You know, there's some places that got real like talking about in a corn maze, nigga. In a corn maze trying to get through that bitch.
That's too real for me.
You know,
they can turn keepers creepers.
That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine? I'd be tripping people left and right. Yeah, they go one victim for you.
Yes,
kids and all. Yep, have little Billy. Guess who's making it out?
I'm sure clicking somebody. They hit that floor.
I'm tricking.
Back at them.
I'm tricking people and everything. We gotta work together. You're right. Let's work together. All right, on 3. And as soon as we get out, just yeah. That's like
better you than me.
What happened? I thought we were supposed to work together. We did. You helped me get out that bitch. I'm safe.
If I go down, I'm holding somebody with me. You going too?
Yeah. I'm holding like 3 kids. You gotta kill us all. You gotta kill all of us.
Hey, I'm making a clean trade. Them 3 for me.
This one seems he got a bright future. This one got a bright future. You can have
Look at him. He's got a lot of meats.
You don't want me. I got a clean diet. I've been eating unhealthy.
Look at me. I'll trade you me for them 3.
I told my sister that yesterday. I was over her house getting my hair done. She was watching Walking Dead. She was like, "What if we was in the world like that?" I said, "Well, you don't want to be around me because it's gonna be you versus me whole time. You know, I have no problem, no problem. But your sister, I don't know. She, I don't know.
I don't know. She on the walk. I don't know.
She was right behind me. I don't know that." Let's just keep it moving. We gotta keep moving. They're behind us.
Never mind that. Ready to sex.
Right, who got water? Who got water rations?
Batteries. You make it batteries.
Like, you don't care if she's gone? Like, this is what she would have wanted. She would have wanted me to move on.
She's looking down on me right now. I don't know.
Telling you. I'm the type of nigga to lock people out the door and everything. You don't make it back in this time, you get locked out. They gotta eat too, goddamn.
They gonna do it. It's 10:01. Hey.
I said 9:59. And I'm looking out the window too while you get eaten. I told you 9:59. Told him. I told him.
Sound too, so they know you over here.
Hey, go Bill.
Fresh eats.
Yeah. Well, I said I'd be ruthless, boy. Y'all gonna hate me. Don't put me in no zombie apocalypse. They gonna be like, don't go over there. That's real territory. I seen that nigga sacrificed 5 people just yesterday. You know. Yeah. Come on in. Come on. They're gonna be old people and everything. Come on over here. I'm gonna have 2 pet zombies.
I think we can all agree the old people go out first. It's only right.
You're like, wait a minute now. No, wait a minute. Just still off on that nigga. All right, throw him outside. Let's play a game.
You go to.
Raise a hand if you over 50.
Great. Thank you for volunteering.
Get him, boys. Yeah. For my amusement too. I'm just offing niggas for my amusement.
That's crazy. I feel that's crazy.
I'm gonna hit their ass with the manny. Now let's say me and you both go out there, and you just so happen to trip and fall. What that look like? Just.
Why would I go back and help you? I mean,
Why would I do that? Hello? Yeah.
They gonna hit you with the. You're supposed to be together.
I'm like, nah.
Nah, nigga.
Not me.
Only me.
Gonna gather the food and water. I'm like, appreciate the food and water. Like, it's supposed to be for all of us. I'm like, nah. Change the plans.
You know somebody gonna stick up, be like, what did you do today? You were out there working. What did you do?
But I'll tell you what I did. Survive. They were like, what? I'm gonna kick that nigga in the chest to a crowd full of zombies. Like, anybody else want to step up like Kyle here?
Anybody else?
Kyle had an opinion. See what I got, Kyle.
You got something to say, Kyle Jr.?
You my junior now.
They're gonna be crying forever.
Like, you better shut that up before I throw you out there with him.
They're like your little nugget self too. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I wouldn't be like that, but I'd be a terrorist.
I'm telling you, I'd definitely be a villain. They niggas would hate me. They bet we gotta get Rio off this compound before this nigga. It'd be a villain, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, so ladies, it's our last days and all, so
yeah.
I was wondering.
I'm like, listen, I ain't want to be the guy, but y'all ain't really got no choice. It's either me or nothing. And technically, y'all could be out there with Kyle. I'm just saying. I might just feel a certain kind of way later on today, is all I'm saying.
Just give you a heads up to prepare yourself.
So if somebody want to alleviate that frustration for me, speak
Ashley?
now, forever hold your peace. April? No. Samantha? No. Just remember.
Both of you? I don't know.
Kyle got on my nerves. Just remember that. See where I got Kyle.
You tread lightly.
Somebody better make a decision. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Nah.
but
That'll be a whole movie. Then they gonna come in the room. They gonna have like a little plan to like try to off you. Like, I saw this coming a mile away.
Right. I should have known better than this. Now what? Now who wants to work their way out of these chains? And I do mean work. It's been a few months, so a lot of traffic backed up in there.
Hey, so that's what I'm doing. All right, boys, go get it.
Right. Like, I just want to thank you for stepping up and doing what these others didn't do. But that makes you worthless. Throw her ass into the.
She gonna start crying. But you said. Yeah, forget what I said.
Get her, boys. They're gonna have a gang of pet zombies just ready.
They're gonna be in the hole at the bottom of the tower. Any last words?
That's all you're gonna hear every time, every day in the tower. That's all you're gonna hear. No!
A scream going down. Everybody getting the Spartan kick too.
Oh my god. I'd be a villain, bro. Don't put me in no dystopia war. Yeah, no, I'll just be. Oh my god.
I love the new war.
Just for that, niggas gonna kill me first. Just for that, they gonna be like, we gotta find this nigga Rio before it's too late.
I ain't gonna lie. I would look forward to that. They gonna come in something all nice and dressed up. As soon as she lay in the bed, she pull out a knife. I saw this coming.
Yeah. Big ass trap net fall on the bed. Like, yeah, got your ass. There he
I
is.
think what betray me.
Got him. You know, send her to the pit.
No, I didn't mean it. Yeah, you did.
Wrong. Wrong. Oh man.
Hey, he'll give you like a little sorry speech. I have children. Who's gonna watch Tommy Jr.?
Like in this world, you watch yourself and you watch your back.
Let me gonna grow up real soon.
You failed to do both. Goodbye.
I watch him.
Yeah. And that nigga always kick with the right foot too. He don't never kick with the left foot.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when my son come to you? Like, where my mom?
Right? You want to know where she at? Grab that little nigga. Grab that little nigga by his shirt. I'll show you. I'll show you real good, buddy.
Since you got so many questions,
Answer yourself. Ugh. Get it, boys.
hey, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Well, any other kids want to know where their parents are? Kind of all figured it out now, huh?
I keep hunting out there.
Better come back with some good portions.
Get in the back. I'm only 12. Oh, yeah?
I'm glad you said that. Come here. Let me show you what happens. See what happens to 12-year-olds. Let me show you what happens to 12-year-olds who can't hunt. Let me show you. Remember Kyle?
You know?
Remember Kyle Jr. who asked about his mom? He's like, yeah? Say hello to him. Ugh. Get him, boys.
That's fresh eating. Pour some juice on them. Clear flavorings.
Anybody else don't feel like hunting?
All right. Curfew's 9:59.
All right. So I'm gonna have a board with zero, the number 0 on it. Number of days without having to off somebody. Like we're back at 0. That number has never reached 2. I don't know why. You guys just keep doing this to yourself. Number of days without a Spartan kick. Like I tell you what, you guys get past 2 days without me Spartan kicking one of you. You get a nice treat.
What's the treat?
I'm glad you asked. Come here, let me show you what a treat is. No. He's gonna get a sneak peek of the treats. Let me show you. You wanna know what the treat is? Huh? Ugh. That's 2 kicks. I'm gonna use both feet. I'm just gonna jump up and drop kick him with both my feet.
You know what that 20 around booty jump?
I'm gonna come up with all kinds of creative ways to throw him in.
Yeah. Easy.
Oh man.
Now that we're back to 0. Any more questions?
Let's not make this a habit, people. I don't like doing this.
Our army is getting smaller, sir.
Like, let me show you what happens because our army's getting smaller now. It just got a lot more smaller. Ugh.
Then I'm gonna hold a secret meeting at night. Now, ladies, we just off 5 people today. It means we need 5 more people. So who's gonna do it?
Like, I don't enjoy doing this. Somebody gonna say something smart. I couldn't tell. Who the hell said that? Which one of you said that? Huh? Everybody gonna be quiet. Like, oh, that's the game we're gonna play, huh? If you guys don't tell me one by one, you're all going in there.
They gonna hit you with the life. It was me. That was
I'm
me.
like, all right, play this game y'all want to. And one by one, each child is getting Spartan kicked until somebody confesses or tells on the other one. If you tell, I'll spare you. And well, that's when we're gonna find out who his snitch is.
And I give you a treat.
He'll be like, huh, it was Bob. Bob said it. Like, I appreciate it. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Bob, can I have a word with you? Right here by the pit, if you don't mind.
Hey, I'm gonna have entertainment too. Two niggas out like each other fight.
Yeah.
Loser goes in the pit.
Come on, this is your life online we're talking about now. Really want it. Really want it.
If she leaves, go in the pit.
You know, bring me some food. I ain't gonna like it. What is this? It's carrots. Who said I wanted carrots? You know what, Susan? I've been waiting to do this for a long time now. Stop the fight. I just want to give Susan some recognition. She is being promoted. He's moving on up to the upper room, that is.
I ain't gonna lie. For the people I like, I'm gonna give them 2 days in jail. And think about what you've done.
You could be in the pit right
about
now.
The same opportunity you doing that.
Yeah, that's my thing for everybody. You know you could be in the pit, but I got you out here. I ain't want to say this, but I ain't want to say it, but you could be in the pit. But I'm just being. Guess I'm just a nice guy. I guess.
You're my favorite. I'm gonna give all kids one leeway.
Yeah, your kid annoy me any little bit. He going out there, you know.
Put him in a box.
Mm-hmm. And in the box, I'm gonna have some zombies just terrorizing the box. They're not gonna be able to get to you, but they just gonna be terrorizing you. And if you're stupid enough to panic too much, then they might get to you.
You know what I might do? You remember in Dark Knight, if Batman was in that tunnel, that you can climb out?
Yeah.
Try to climb out if you want
to. You just gotta survive with me. I'm gonna have you in that same pit with nothing but zombies down there.
I'm gonna forget that niggas in there. Oh shit.
Oh, damn. Open, hurry, real quick, hurry up. You all right in there? Oh, I tried. I forgot. Yeah, why you ain't remind me?
Got somebody down there. He died 3 days ago.
All right, well, you can stay another 3 days since you wanted to open your mouth. Kurt, I told you stand and watch and remind me. You ain't remind me.
Feed his body out. Feed his body.
Keep my zombies well fed. Them ain't gonna be full.
Yes, sir. Super big.
But the zombies with pot bellies walking around. That's crazy. Rio compound. Don't you go over there. That nigga's ruthless. Oh.
I'm gonna give him time though. I'm like, okay, we've gone over the quota, and we're gonna take a break from the sacrificing. So
we gotta get more people in here first, and then we resume the fight pit.
I need 10 people.
Friday night fight pit, baby. My favorite day of the week. You know? Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, man. All right, man. Let's get out of here. This has been quite the episode, but I guess we had to. You know? It feels good to be back. When we go from here, we continue. And hopefully next week. Hopefully. If not, then it'll be some time in the future. Just bear with us, you know. And maybe our third co-host will join us at some point too.
Adjective.
Hopefully. When we do go to on our trip, I do want to see if we can get one done live. That'd be fire. Not live, but like all of us in person.
Oh, okay. You just gotta get. You got the camera, right?
Yeah.
You just need the camera, the camera and the microphones. No, that's gonna work.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. For now, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, bearing with us. If you haven't by now, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow us on all these lovely platforms. You can listen to the podcast wherever, at home, on the road, in the gym, wherever. Just follow these platforms below. The links will be in the description down below. We're available. We out here. So we want to thank y'all. This has been another episode of the Legit Podcast. Once again, we're your hosts. I am Real One.
Okay.
And remember, if it ain't us, it ain't legit. We out.